do this. Gotta do it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's £100.
All the new £20 notes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new £20.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So that was 10,
Yeah, look, all right, Chris,
20,
don't count it, I just
30,
counted it.
40, 50, 60,
You've just
70,
seen me.
80, 90,
You've just seen me count.
100. Just checking, just double checking.
I tell you what, Chris.
Yeah?
Check that.
How can I check that?
How many of those are there?
There's just one of those,
Exactly.
but...
Let's have no more mention.
Thank you. Thank you, Danielle Lloyd.
Your friend.
Yes.
All right, we get the point. Well done, you. Aren't you the clever one? So, 0870 90 90 973. Don't use prostitutes. That's my advice to you this evening. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi. On Monday, I know you said you weren't too bothered about the rage of how you left your...
First call of the night. Well done. That's keen. Well done.
But despite all that, how are you happy or not? Or what?
Do you know what? It's all right. For the week, we were in, for the weekday shows, it's kind of held from when we took over, with going up a little bit in the middle and down a little bit at the end.
Okay, cool.
So that's kind of good. You normally expect, we've had this before, you normally expect when you take over a new show for it to dip, but it's held.
Yeah.
So that's good. And the Sunday night show is down.
All right. Well, you said the same thing when the...
Quite a bit.
You said that when you the first rage after David Sampson, the whole station went down, but you said...
Yeah, and the thing is, it'll be the next set that really count, and, am I disappointed? I'm slightly disappointed about the Sunday night one, but I'm pleased with the weekday one, because, you kind of expect to go down a little bit, and.
Okay, well, that's fine. Thanks a lot.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Now, you've just reminded me, by the way, Richie, who sent in Crime Watch, that wasn't him, but Richie, who sent in the DVD of Crime Watch, the other day, Chris and I have had the most fun packing your fun pack. Is that what we're calling it? It's an LBC fun pack.
Yes.
We've had the most fun packing it. Can I just say, I forgot to bring your address in today, so I'll bring it in tomorrow, then we'll send it off, it'll probably leave Monday, in all honesty. You can have a lot of fun with this LBC fun pack. It is better than I ever imagined it would be.
Although it won't fit in your letterbox.
No, it won't fit in your letterbox. No. A lot of good fun things in there. 0870 90 90 973. You don't know what that first call was. First call, well done. Is the new listening figures are out. I don't know what they are for other shows, so please don't ask me, because I really haven't got a clue. Suffice to say, we love you guys. Calls go straight to air for the first 30 minutes of the show. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian, I'm a bit distressed, mate. I was listening to the news earlier on.
Yes?
And I'm sure they said that oral sex gives you throat cancer. Can you fill me in a bit more on that, please?
I shall not be filling you in the slightest. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Who are you?
I'm Ian Lee, who are you?
Muhammad Ali.
Okay, well done, Tim. Muhammad Ali. 6, you're on the wireless. Okay. A slow start to the show, but never mind. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Okay, this is absolutely awful. Let's get some Beatles. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
His wife, nothing to say but what a day. How's your boy been? Nothing to do, it's up to you. I've got nothing to say
But it's okay. Good morning, good morning. So, Stan Lee, I watched 2 episodes of Who Wants to Be a Superhero today when I was waiting in for the estate agent who didn't show up. I'll say about that bit later on. I've been lied to twice by estate agents. But Stan Lee, who created Spider-Man and the Hulk and the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and who hosts the greatest show at the moment, Who Wants to Be a Superhero, is doing a superhero comic based on 5 Points Chris. Do you know who this is? I'm not playing a clip, sorry, I was just getting ready to play the clip for when you give me the wrong answer.
I don't know. Well, What was the question?
Oh, who is Stan Lee? Bearing in mind we've just heard a Beatles song, as a clue. Who is Stan Lee doing a comic strip based on? Someone's going to be a superhero. Who's it going to be?
John Lennon?
It's Ringo Starr, the drummer from the Beatles. 10, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello? Okay, a lot of bottlers this evening. Line 9, you're on the wireless. Funky what? That was a rave, but like a long, long way away. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hey, man.
It's the Kinks. Oh, this is great. But we can't hear it, but thank you very much. Maybe we should try and get Ray Davis. Let's try and get Ray Davis on the show.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
He is brilliant, and he's doing concerts and stuff. Get Ray Davis on the show. We're trying to get Squeeze on as well. But we'll try and get Ray Davis. Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's not a man behind the curtain, it's a super brain computer!
Oh, if only it were true. We have to be careful with Leon. He gets excited. He's seen this week's Lost. Oh, are you coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice one. 5, you're on the wireless.
There were these two nuns.
Mysterious. I'm going to try these two and we'll see. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Gadang, gadang.
Gadang, gadang, my friend. Okay, poor. 3, you're on the wireless.
It's Mr. Ian Lee.
Yes?
How are you, sir?
Good.
It's very long time I talk with you.
Right?
How is everything at home? It's all right?
Everything is fine, apart from the fact I was lied to by an estate agent twice today.
Is the estate agent, he's lying?
Yes.
What he's lying about?
Well, I'll talk about it after 7:30. It's quite a long, involved story. Yes. These calls are absolutely atrocious this evening. Absolutely awful. 9, you're on the wireless.
I don't wish to point out the obvious, but if you did say that you weren't going to sell your house on the radio, there's a fair chance that they wouldn't turn up.
Let's just say perhaps I'm using a pseudonym.
A pseudonym?
A pseudonym.
Very James Bond.
Very mysterious.
What was your pseudonym?
Well, I'm not going to say what my pseudonym is because then they will hear it.
Your nom de plume.
Yeah, that's my pseudonym, is nom de plume.
Super.
Marvellous. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Oh, no, you're not. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Oh, he bottled it. 8, you're on the wireless.
Hey, what do you want for your birthday?
I'm fine, thanks.
No, what do you mean you're fine, thanks? Of course you want something.
I can't, I've been asked this by a couple of people. And I can't think of anything that I want.
How about a new computer?
Well, but I don't want anyone to spend that much money on me.
No, but if we do a collection...
Oh, well, if you do a collection, then yes,
£1 each, then you get £50,000.
Well, we'd get closer to 300.
On your MySpace.
Oh, on the MySpace. Well, then I'd get £5,800 or something.
Oh, right. But can we not just get you a computer?
Can you not just get you a computer? What does that mean?
Can we not just get you a computer?
Yeah, fine. Go and buy me a top-of-the-range, high-spec...
I'll buy you a Dell one for £440.
Get out of town. I don't want no Dell computer. What the hell are you talking about? 0870 9090 973. Now, can I just say, callers, pull your finger out. The first 40 minutes... Fair play. You've probably been confused by the end of the nightly news, which had a mush-up between Madonna, with a poignant song that I think may have had the word goodbye in it, I'm not sure, and Tony Blair's speech. I don't quite know what that was doing in the news, but...
Has Madonna resigned?
Madonna has resigned, yes, and they thought it'd be fitting to play Tony Blair's speech over the top of her resignation. So, what the hell was that about? What was it about? So, it means that Spider-Man 3 wasn't mentioned in the news, so that's something. Is it Alan Joyce?
It is.
How long have we got with you tonight?
Till 8 o'clock.
And then who's it?
It's Will Gowing.
Will
Gowing.
Yes.
Please, good evening.
Okay. We're really going to try and make this work now. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Calls go straight to air for the first 30 minutes. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
All right, just to let you know, Squeeze has been on TalkSport all afternoon.
Have they?
Yes.
Oh, that probably means that we'll get them, doesn't it?
Well, obviously, yeah. They were brilliant.
Do you know what?
And they sang like all their hits this afternoon.
Oh, really? Was it just Difford and Tilbrook? Well, you don't need to answer the question. I know because I heard them on TalkSport. That's what made me think. Let's get them in. So yeah, I just caught the very tail end of them, and they were doing. I can't remember what they were doing, but yeah, I want to get them in here and get them doing all the hits in this room.
Call for Cats. They were brilliant.
Well, thank you very much for that.
That's no problem.
There we go. This is another thing I want to talk about, is what you do just before the congestion charge ends at 6 o'clock. Because I found there's little groups of people that kind of park up. I've actually got two proper things to talk about after 7:30. I'm not going to waste them now. 3, you're on the wireless.
Jeremy Call here, Ian.
Hello, Jeremy.
The DNA says you're the father.
Oh, fantastic. Chris and I have been invited to go and see the Jeremy Kyle show live. That's right. He should take that show on tour. He should play theatres with the Jeremy Kyle show and just select a random chav family to get up on stage and solve their problems. Have a lie detector bit where someone has a lie detector live on stage. A DNA test live on stage. It would work. He would make a fortune. An absolute fortune.
Ian?
Yes, Helen?
Shall we all go and see Prince?
Now, I've got a story behind that.
Go on.
I cannot tell it on the radio. £32.31 the tickets.
£31.50 and you get a free CD.
No, they're not fit. There's no 5 in it. Isn't it 32.31 or 31.13? Because I've seen the advert in all of the papers. Because that's the name of his new... There's no 5 in it. There's definitely no 5 in it.
£31.50.
There's no 5 in it. I don't... There's 5... There's no 5 in it. Right, OK.
You get the free CD.
You get the free
Shall
CD.
we all go?
It's in the round. There's not one bad seat.
No,
not
I
one
don't
bad
believe
seat.
that.
I've been in the round and had a bad seat. Prince... tickets. It's 32.31. You're gonna mark my words. 31.21. 31.21. All the seats. But I'll tell you. Oh, what is wrong with this flipping doobie? What's it? Okay. Yes, line. Oh, hello, line 9.
Hello.
Hello there.
May the force be with you. It's Yoda speaking.
That is I can do a better Yoda than that, and I've never seen a Star Wars film. Well, I have, actually. I've seen the first 2. Extra ball you have! That's what Yoda says when you're playing Star Wars pinball. When you get an extra ball, he goes, extra ball you have! Anyway, thanks for having a go at Yoda, but it was very poor. 7, you're on the wireless.
Benedictus.
Did he? Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I'll tell you what, mate. It's almost 7:30, and it's Thursday. Should we go for it?
Let's have it.
No. Oh, hello, London. Hello, Ian.
Hello, DC. Hello, DC.
It's Douglas Cameron.
DC.
Oh, dear. I'm trying to give it up, but this is one of those nights.
Wait.
Douglas Cameron, I'm a secret LBC caller.
This is LBC, where news comes first.
No, it doesn't anymore. No, it doesn't.
It's going to be called Sky.
Oh, dear.
You've come over all queer, haven't you?
Oh, dear, I've come... Talking of that...
Yes.
Oh, I've got a new Nokia N95.
That's a phone, I guess.
That's a telephone.
Yes.
And I was checking my gaydars on that the other day.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Oh! The other day...
Yes, Douglas.
I was in bed.
Yes, Douglas.
Listening to LBC News, 11:52.
Soon to be Sky.
There's gonna be Sky. And I was going... And I pressed bling, bling, bling on the radio, on my DAB.
Yes.
Betty obviously screamed at me.
Yes.
And because she wanted to listen to a Reader Fusion podcast.
Douglas, have you been drinking this evening?
No, I've been back. I've just come back from the barber, haven't I? Having my hair done.
Yes.
And there was you playing your mashup.
I'm a mash-up.
Your mashup.
The big mash-up.
The big mashup.
Which one? The Tony Blair Madonna mash-up?
Not that much, no.
No.
Careful.
Steady.
You're the paperback believer.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Now, listen.
Yes.
First of all, that's all we played on my Pump and Grind Gaydar Radio breakfast show this morning.
Okay, lovely.
But also, I went online and I've been listening to all this different genre. Isn't that marvellous?
Mashups it's a fantastic genre. Some of them are rubbish,
Yes.
but there are some brilliant ones.
What have I been doing for the last 5 years? Let me tell you.
Yes, do you know, Douglas, I don't actually want to know what you've been doing for the last 5 years, but thank you for calling in. 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Hello. I'm just wondering, what do you think of Train Spotting?
The film or the hobby?
The hobby.
Do you know, I can tell you what I think of both of them. Really, really dull.
Okay then.
Are you a train spotter?
Yeah.
And why do you do it?
Oh, it's just a nice hobby. I'm into model railways as well.
No, I can understand model railways. I can understand that because miniaturised things are always cool. You know, I don't particularly get the model. Not into them, but I get them.
Yeah.
But train spotting, you stand there and you write down numbers. Do you?
I take photos.
Oh, you take photos. I used to have a colleague.
Yeah.
When I worked at B-Jams. Can you have a colleague if you work at B-Jams? And he used to be. He used to go one lower. He was a bus spotter, and he would take down the number plates and the numbers of all the buses and all the routes.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yes, it was. Now, bearing in mind I was 16 at the time, what I'm about to tell you, I'm ashamed of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He had these big A4 pads just full of numbers and number plates and the routes, and I ripped one of those A4 pads in half. Now, I'm ashamed of it. Wouldn't do it now. If I did that to your train documentation, how upset would you be?
Well, because it's hard to maybe won't see those trains again.
No. So you'd be gutted?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I won't do it.
Okay, then.
Thanks for that.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, there we go. 9, you're on the wireless.
Here's something. I wonder if you can help me with this. I borrowed one of my mate's video, collection thing. It was The Prisoner.
It was what?
You know, The Prisoner, Patrick McGowan?
Oh, yes, yes.
The last two, what the hell was that about, Ian?
Do you know, I've never seen The Prisoner. I've seen bits of it, and I couldn't be bothered. Didn't they, there's no conclusion to it, is there, famously?
No, he sort of finished it off. He did actually sort of finish it off with 16 and 17.
Right.
I couldn't work out what they were meant to be about. Perhaps I'm a bit on the thick side or something, I don't know.
Well, The Prisoner is very famous for being very oblique and surreal, and is it you supposed to take it literally, or is it all illusion, or what is going on? I don't know. I don't. So how do you think it ended?
Well, the thing was, I think it was meant to be, because he meets number one. That was the whole idea of it.
Right.
You know. But,
isn't he number one?
Yeah, well, I think it's meant to be. There is no number one. He made such a big deal of it, so to speak, in his mind.
Yeah.
That he sort of, when he rips this mask off, it's himself. It was only in his mind that there was a number one sort of thing.
Right.
But
sounds awful.
Some of it, honestly, I was completely lost. Me
being chased by big balls down the beach. Well, saying that, I've been to that beach in Dorset where they walk around naked, so I can kind of.
well, small balls probably. Then,
yes, exactly. Well, see, if anyone explains what happens in The Prisoner. 08704 20 20 20. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Is this on wireless?
What?
What?
I'm really tempted to go home. Where's Bob with that Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Wait. Right, can you play the Mushy Peas vocal?
I like the mushy peas.
Right, thanks. And can you say DC DJ on LBC 97.3?
No. 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian, fancy a bum?
Sorry?
Fancy a bum?
Well, are you saying a bum, a bun, or a bong?
A bum.
A bun.
Bum.
Do I fancy a bum?
Yeah.
I'm all right, thanks.
All right. Go on.
Yes, line 2. This is a good song, actually, Mind Games. I need to get the first couple of John Lennon solo albums on CD, because they're good. They're a little bit hit and miss, but I quite like them. I think that there's one of these John Lennon songs that someone's mixed up, so he starts swearing. But I think that's Imagine, isn't it? Okay, we'll leave it there. Disappointing. Never mind. 0870 909. It was, wasn't it? You can't beat around the bush there. 90973. If you call up now, you'll speak to Chris, innit?
The International LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
Nice one.
That's probably £8. I think that's...
Lovely. Thank you. Excellent stuff. Well, it's a first.
Right.
On LBC 97.3. Thank you, Bob. Oh. The first has happened here. I've eaten healthy all day. I had salad for lunch. Salad and jacket potato. Been to the gym. So I don't feel bad about home. Some KFC fries. Oh. And I got a tub of baked beans. Isn't that weird? They sell baked beans. What a weird thing to sell. This is dinner. So don't call in for a few minutes because Chris has gone to get cutlery. Cheers, man. It's a tub of beans, isn't that weird? Get? They are very, very hot. Very hot, those baked beans. You put I nearly swore on the radio. What have you got?
Huh?
What have you got?
Oh, I got dippers.
Everyone calling in, we're not going to answer your call for a few minutes, so just put the phone down. Go away. Back away from the phone.
Dippers that are finger licking good.
It's all finger looking good with the Colonel.
And big portion of chips, and which came and a big large Coke as well because it was a meal deal or something like that.
I don't like those meal deals that any of those places offer. Is the Colonel still alive? I think he is. I think Colonel Sanders is still alive.
I thought he was imaginary.
No, he's a real man.
Really?
Yep. He's a real man, like Ronald McDonald.
What? And he looks like that?
from Kentucky, isn't he?
Helen, would you like a chip?
They're a bit cold, the chips, but these baked beans are flipping hot, man. Nice, though. Nice. These baked beans taste of vinegar.
Oh.
I should put some eating music on, shouldn't I? 'Cause this is very, very rude of me.
All the chips in here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, there we are.
Oh. Let's put some eating music on. There we go. Joe?
Hello.
Have you got anything to eat?
No, I was feeling really hungry. You
Oh.
know, I'm stuck on the M25 in traffic.
Oh.
I need to go to the loo, need a drink, and you're making me really hungry. What I wanted to say is,
I can't... Joe, you have to wait. Joe, sorry, love, you have to wait till we finish. Rick?
Yo!
Have you got any food?
I haven't actually, no.
Oh, well. Alright. These beans are the best beans I've ever had in my life. Baked beans. That's all it is.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dippers in the box. They're quite big dippers, though, aren't they?
We should have done this at 9:30 when no one's listening, officially. Yeah.
Does anybody want any Coke?
No, thanks.
Hey, so you got another straw?
No, but you could lift the lid.
I'm not bumming your straw. I'm not doing that.
If you get me a little cup,
Yeah.
have a little bit.
Right. Everyone who's calling in, I swear, put the phone down. We're not answering any calls at the moment.
We're closed.
You can't close a radio station. Oh, no, you can.
You can, apparently. According to Mike Mendozoff and your mother, it can be closed down.
I don't know why she phoned me at 11 this morning to tell me that. I thought someone had died.
Baked beans are wicked, aren't they? Oh, and what have I done now? Hang on. Line 10?
Hello.
We're closed.
Oh, all right. I've got food.
Oh, well, you can stay then.
Thank you.
Those who have food, of course, can stay.
Oh, I've got sausages and tomatoes and onions and mushrooms and garlic.
All right, we'll stay there then. Line 5, we're closed.
Hi, Ian, I thought you weren't answering the phone.
We're closed.
Are you eating?
Yes.
That's not Ian. Ian?
Yeah, well, it is, and we're closed.
What? But you can't close a radio station, Ian.
We're closed.
You're not allowed to be.
We're closed, thank you.
Ian, can I just ask my question?
Technically, no, you can't. Line 7, we're closed.
Hold on, I'm just eating. Hold on.
Okay.
It's a good one. And it'll mean you can eat your food, because everybody else will be talking.
Go on then, ask your question then while we're eating.
Does anybody out there understand the opening titles of Desperate Housewives? Because I can't understand it at all, and I've watched every episode.
Right.
And it must make sense on some level, and I just don't understand.
Have you got a napkin out there, Chris?
I've got several.
No, I can get some tissue.
No, don't worry. I've got some here.
You're quite lazy.
Here's a napkin. Do you know this one?
Sorry.
There we go.
I don't mind.
Should do it with my mouth closed more.
Observation.
Yeah.
Anyone got a glass of water?
You're not the first person to tell me that.
I've got some water here, hang on.
I've got a glass of wine.
Oh, no, I need a glass of water. Watch this. It's a bit oily.
Right, Jim, I've never seen Desperate Housewives, so I don't know the answer.
Oh, but someone out there must do.
Okay, well, 0870. Well, Chris, give me the thumbs up when you're ready to open up business again, and I'll give the number out then.
Got 2 more
Thanks,
drippers.
Ian.
You have your Thank you, Jim. We'll find out. Yes, Tony.
No,
We're semi-open.
I want a glass of water because I've just eaten my chips and it's a bit oily.
Okay, well, hang on. Yes.
We're just pulling the shutters up.
Yes, line 8, we're still technically closed.
I've got 2 big melons here.
Delightful. I think we can go. Right, Joe, I can talk to you now because you were in the shop just as we closed it.
But I'm eating.
You're eating now? How did you find food on the motorway 25?
I'm eating my skin from my fingers.
Oh, dirty. Girls do that.
Oh, do you know what? You're so crazy.
It is like a Russ Abbott's madhouse in here.
Honestly, you've really cheered my traffic jam up. I think everyone's crazy listening to this show.
Well, I'm...
And I just thought I'd ring up and say hello and give a bit of normality back into your life.
So get this, right? I've just had my flat done up, right? So, and I came home over a week ago, I had a letter from an estate agent. I won't say who they are yet. Saying, the usual guff, someone tried to buy a flat in your area, in your street, it fell through, they're really keen to buy, give us a call, we'll put your house on the market. So I phoned them up last week and said, can someone come and give me a valuation for the flat? I'm thinking of selling. I'm not thinking of selling, I'm just curious. So they said, OK, we went through the diary. OK, someone will be round today at 4 o'clock. It's like 8 or 9 days ago this was arranged. Someone will be round today at 4 o'clock. 4:30, Joe, they've not turned up. So I phoned up. I said, excuse me, let's call him Steve. Is Steve going to be coming round? And the girl says, well, let me check his diary. Hang on a second. It says that he's supposed to be there at 4. Let me phone him up and I'll give you a call back. She phones me back, Joe.
Yeah?
She says, right, I've spoken to Steve, not his real name. He says it wasn't in his diary. And I said, well, excuse me, young lady, let's call you Lucy. It's not her name. You told me that it wasn't. You've checked his diary, and it was there. And she says, I know, but Steve says it wasn't in his diary. I said, what do you think's happened there? She says, I don't know. I said, I think Steve is lying. And I'm getting quite angry now. And bearing in mind, I have no intention of selling the flat. Part of me is thinking, well, I'm not going to let you sell my flat. I'm going to go somewhere else, even though I don't want to sell it.
Yeah.
So I huffed and I puffed, and she said, well, someone can come round next Friday. I said, well, that's not good enough. That's a week away. I've taken the afternoon off work. All of this baloney. Anyway, I said, look, can you send someone round tomorrow at 10 o'clock to do it? She says, I'll phone you back in a few minutes to confirm one way or the other. It's short notice. If I can get someone, I'll give you a call back. If I can't, I'll give you a call back. Half an hour goes by. No phone call.
By the way, we're open.
Oh, we're open for business, by the way. 0870 90 90 973. Thanks. So I phone her back up. She's not there. Mark answers. It's not his real name. I said, what did I say the woman was called?
Lucy.
Lucy. It's not her real name. Her real name was Stacey. It was. I said, can I speak to Lucy? She's not there. Okay, right. What's it about? I told him. He got bored and he kept going, yeah. Okay, I get the point. I'll get her to call you back. She calls me back and I say, oh, is someone coming tomorrow? She says, oh, I left a message on your phone. Yes, no, someone is coming. So, but no one had this is a really long way of getting to the point. No one had left a message.
Thinking that.
It was a long way, yeah, I know. I was lied to twice by an estate agent in the space of 2 phone calls. That's
that's not unusual.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I'd forgotten how devious and slimy those guys can be. And I was getting angry, even though I've no intention of selling the flat. Part of me, old me, that gets angry, is thinking of saying to this woman, well, I tell you what, you can stick your estate agents up your backside, I'm going somewhere else. When I don't really care. Anyway, Joe, it was a long...
do you feel better now you've got that off your chest?
I do feel better, although I've got indigestion. But that's baked beans. That's nothing, that's not in any way related to estate agents.
No.
Well, Joe, thanks for that. Very cathartic.
You're crazy.
There we go. Crazy, man. Yep. Okay. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. We are open for business after we've done this. And by this, I mean the travel news with Alan Joyce.
And if you're heading into Morden at the moment...
Good evening.
Yes, Lady Alex, who's just emailed in, it is for real. Rick!
Hello.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I've written you a little jingle.
Oh, you emailed it in, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Now, I've not got it on this computer. You say a little jingle, it's 2 minutes, 12 seconds long.
Well, yeah. I was trying to whittle it down, but, you know...
I tell you what, I tell you what we'll do. I've got it. It's downstairs, but it's on a different computer. We will play it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll get people to phone in and give it the. I think it's all right. It's just a little bit too long, really.
Really? Okay.
Because all our jingles are like about 20 seconds or something.
All right. Do you want me to chop it up into 20-second segments and send it?
That would be sweet as a nut. It sounds good, but we'll play. We'll play the full thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll take people's opinions on it.
Wicked.
We'll do that. Chris, remind me to do that. He won't. He's trying to get as much out of that barbecue sauce pot as he can.
All right. Can I give it out MySpace?
Why the hell not?
Why not? It's myspace.com/Smirnoff Sounds.
Smirnoff Sounds. Rick, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Wicked. Nice one, cheers then.
There we go. Lovely. Ah, dearie me. 0870 90 90 973. The oh, look at that. The shop is now open.
Hello?
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 Who's that?
You all right, mate? It's Alex.
Oh, hello, Alex.
I'm at a band called Box Monster, mate.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wondered if you want a couple of free tickets, mate.
For what?
We got a gig coming up at the Bull and Gate on the 19th.
What day of the week is the Bull and Gate? Is the 19th?
It's Saturday night.
Oh, balls. Do we do a show on a Saturday night, don't we, Chris? Are we doing a show?
No.
Oh, you could have helped me. The 19th of what? August?
No, May.
That's not a Saturday. That's the Friday.
That's the Saturday. I'm in a car in a minute. I can't check, but I'm pretty sure that's
Today's the 10th, 11th... He's right.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, I'll buy a pint as well. How's that?
I don't drink. What genre... Barry, do you want to go?
Yes, all right.
What genre of music is it?
It's a bit of sort of grunge metal. I'm sure Barry will like it.
No, thanks.
Frank Sinatra then, how's that?
Yes, please.
Yeah? Well, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, you ain't getting it, Barry.
Yeah.
So get knotted.
Yes.
It's only a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
well, listen, Alex, I tend not to go out on Saturdays now.
Shame.
But I wish you every success with it.
All right, mate. Well, I've got a MySpace if you want to check it out anyway.
Okay, what's that?
Fox Monster Music.
Excellent stuff. Alex, I will not get the time to do that, but thank you anyway. Larry!
Oh, I was wondering whether...
You're going to give me free tickets to your show, are you?
Yes, if you wanted to come.
No,
yes.
thank you. No, I've seen it. Have you made the necessary adjustments to the evening's performance?
You're talking about your voice.
Yeah, this is your show at the Hen and Chickens next week, is it?
Yes, Tuesday to Friday.
So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's 4
Right.
nights. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you taken my voice out of it and made it about a different radio personality?
I can't do that. You know I can't do that.
Why is that then?
It will ruin the show.
It won't ruin the show, Barry. It'll change things. The thing is, when I said you could use my voice,
yes.
I didn't know my voice would be in it quite as much. Over 60% of the material is me.
Well, not quite as much as that.
65% then.
Yes.
I thought it was just going to be in Edinburgh in a poxy room above a pub that no one would see, which was
Yes.
fine. Then you did it. Then you did it in Camden, and now
Yes.
you're doing it at a small theatre.
Well, be fair, now it is also in a poxy room above a pub that no one will see.
There's the Hen and Chickens, of course. Yes.
Yeah, but
no, I don't think so, Barry.
£50.
No.
£50.
But we are finally heading in the right direction. I would willingly accept £75 per performance.
Oh, no, I can't.
So that's £300.
I'm thinking more £50 for the whole thing.
I don't think so, Barry. Listen, I spoke to your producer and we had a similar argument, so
I don't have much money. I splashed out for this performance. People have bought tickets. Please, £60.
Yeah, no, I don't think that is...
£70.
£75 per performance will
70 for the whole thing is all I can do.
No, I don't think so.
We've got a few savings. I could go to 100 for the whole thing.
I tell you what, I'm going to do you a deal, Barry.
Please, if I could...
£250 for the whole thing and we'll call it quits.
150 if I ask some of my neighbours to have a whip round.
£225, that's my final offer, and that will buy me out.
I can't afford it. 170 My friend John Jenkinson's one on the horses. He might have some money. He's a pensioner, but he might be willing to...
Well, let's see if we can get something off him. What about Margaret? Has she got any money?
She had an accident a while ago. She's got a bit of an insurance payout.
Excellent. We'll have a little dipsy in that.
My friend Charles Draper, he sometimes has a pork pie from the market. If he went without that for a couple of weeks, might raise...
So you could easily get 225, can't you, Barry? I tell you what, here's the deal. If I have the £225 by Monday evening...
Yes.
Tuesday at the very, very latest, I'll let you use my voice. Otherwise, I'll have to say, no thank you.
I could probably raise 180, but it means just not putting the heating on or anything.
£200, and that's my final offer. Is that all right?
I've got an old medal I won for swimming when I was 15. I could try and get something for that.
Sell that. I don't really care how you get the money. Get something off Dave.
Right.
Get some money off Dave.
Okay.
And get the money off Margaret and the money off the horseman and the pie man and all of that.
And then you'll let the show happen?
For £200, I'll let the show happen, yes.
180 is all I can manage. Please don't make me go any higher. I had a little bit of money I wanted to save for my grandchildren.
Gotta say bye-bye, Barry.
But the show's on then. £180, the show is on,
£200, Barry.
190.
200. Take care.
All right, 200.
Put the phone down.
All right, 200. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Ian. It's...
One true time I hold.
That was poignant, wasn't it?
Great.
Good evening. Yes. Okay. Steve is in the Gillingham.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello, Steve. Yes.
Excuse me, Ian.
Yes.
Got a bit of a chesty cough with the wind down here.
Yeah, good lad.
It blows a bit mucky off of Sheerness. No, Ian, I've had a special message from someone out in the universe there.
Okay.
And basically what it is, it's an invitation to take someone out for a nice weekend, and I'm wondering what your point of view would be. It's
what my point of view
You know
would
the famous film star, Rihanna?
She's a singer, isn't she, Rihanna?
Yeah. Well, what...
she does that song. She does a really good song. I don't want to hurt him anymore.
That's
I
right,
don't want to
that's right, you
be
got
the
it.
reason.
Well,
I don't want to
hang
be
on,
a
Ian,
murderer.
don't get carried away, please. I don't have
Oh,
much time because
Oh.
I've got to catch a bus.
To Rihanna?
Yeah, the invitation
I think the
was...
number 43 goes there.
Listen, my friend.
Sorry,
'cause
Steve.
How are you, by the way, with myself?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Oh, yeah, you sound good. You look good. You feel good.
Do you know why? Because it's nearly the freaking weekend, baby. I'm
I know,
about to
but
have me some
I
fun.
think they ought to rename you Mr. Feel Good because you make me feel good. You make me feel fine. And I feel fine because this invitation, what it's about, basically, I've got to go backpacking, yeah? You know what backpacking? No, camping.
Oh, you mean backpacking in the camping sense? I thought you meant as in the other sense.
No, I wouldn't be like that. I'm not like that.
You
I'm
should
not.
get-
I don't catch the other bus. I only catch the single deckers.
You should give it a go. Those double deckers are so much more expansive.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, the
I
invitation.
thought you didn't have
is,
much time.
Yeah, a weekend in Wembley.
Mm.
Yeah, weekend in Wembley, watching WWW, which is the World Wildlife Wurlitzer.
Right.
Yeah, and basically what it is, it's an all-night.
I've accidentally pressed the button that cuts fruitcakes off. I do apologise. Tony.
Ah, hello, Ian.
Hello, Tony.
All right, he sounded like a pillow bite, that guy, didn't he? Ian, I've got to
yes?
be quick.
Yes.
I'm just about to set the gear up. Listen, I've got this scheming idea,
Yes.
and it's all fell flat on its face, and I just want to get your view on it. What's happened is that I had this idea with the karaoke.
Yes.
That, I'd bring a cat and put it in a glass cage, and obviously put a noose around it, and it's called Hang the Cat, for the worst singers. And I got thrown out of the pub last Thursday night. They wouldn't let me in.
Is it a real cat?
No, it was one of these ones. I don't know if you've seen them. That, the ones on batteries. It actually looks really real, and it works on batteries. It breathes and moves its head around and that sort of stuff. But they wouldn't take it. Everyone was saying it's basically no, that's real. That's real. They threw me out the pub, and I just wanted to obviously tell everybody tonight on there and saying it was just obviously a make believe cat.
Well, you've told everyone, Tony, so well done.
No, not as much as that. It's that what's the effect tonight? What are they going to do to me tonight? That's the problem.
Well, what stunt are you planning this evening? Have you got a horse with a gun in its mouth?
Well,
but don't worry, it's not a real horse. It's one of those battery ones. That is the worst hour we've ever done. Apart from the bit when we were eating, that bit was good. But the bits either side of that were just never mind. Onwards and upwards, innit?
7.3.
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Oh, my sitting on. Hey man, how you doing? You alright?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, alright. It's nearly the week. The show so far, rubbish. The callers, mental. Me, boring. Yeah. You're the only one that's laughing. Okay. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We're going to have a denim special soon, Chris. It just dawned on me, though, something like this. I haven't got that much denim. All I've got is jeans now. I haven't even got a jean jacket. I used to have a denim shirt, which is quite nice, I think, but I haven't got it anymore.
That'll do.
But I haven't got it. What I really want... Cheers, mate. See you later. What I really want for the denim special be jeans, denim pants, denim shirt, and a hat. You can get denim hats.
I've got a denim hat.
You have not.
I have.
I'll bring it in tomorrow.
All right.
Nice one. Oh, okay. Well, the denim special can still go ahead then. Oh. Yeah, Okay, so 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's an odd one this evening. It's had some highs and it's had some lows. Let's hope it's going to pick up as we go to Ace.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ace, isn't it?
Ian, can I buy you a Burger King?
What?
Can I buy you a Burger King?
Yeah, only if it's a spicy bean burger.
All right then.
Burger King have kind of... they stopped doing the spicy bean burger a few years ago. And then they brought them back because there was public demand. But now they're phasing them out again, and it's just their rubbish veggie burgers they do, which are nowhere near as good. The bean burgers are genuinely nice burgers. But the veggie burgers...
I liked you on Rise.
Thank you very much, Ace.
That's all right, Ian.
Yes, Ace.
Helen's rubbish in bed.
Which Helen's that?
Your producer, Helen.
Right, well, she's not my producer.
Oh, well, that's probably why then.
That would be it. Not a clue. What is going on here? Helen, I'm sure you're excellent. I'll stop now, because it's just going to get muddy. Oh, you didn't hear what he said? Oh, balls. Could have carried on then. Okay. Oh, dear.
Sorry, listening to Heart.
Oh, what have they got on? That's where all our listeners are going. But patience, take that. Have a little Anstis is going to... The prophecy has become a reality. He's filling in June for Carol McGiffins. Anstis. What is wrong?
We couldn't hear you then. We were listening to Heart.
Oh,
could you hear Heart?
No. I heard a little bit of patience about when you first pressed the button, but that was it.
Oh, do you want a bit more?
I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Oh. Need time. Our wisdom has no feeling, so why am I still breathing? Just time. Have a little patience. Have a little patience. Have a little patience. Have a little patience. Time. Need time. My heart is numb, has no feeling. So why not she's leaving? This time. Have a little patience. Have a little. I don't know this bit. This numb, has no feeling. So why are you leaving? Time. Have a little patience. I thought it was going to end like a minute ago. Music variety. What was the other Take That song they
Really
did?
Like My Fire?
No, the other one that we couldn't stop singing one day. That's really good. Well, when they're walking down the stairs, like Your Mother Should Know. Your mother should know. It's not that. But that's the Beatles.
What, their new one?
The last one.
Oh,
It's the Mark Owen. Mark Owen, who looks like he's 60 years old.
Gotta get the party started or something?
No, that's Pink. Shakin' Stevens did that as well. Did you hear his version of that?
No.
It was brilliant. You know, they had this show on Saturday night where it was singers from the 60s, 70s, it was 70s and 80s and 90s came back and they sang their hit and then a modern song. What was it called? Hit me baby one more time. And it was brilliant, right? And it was over like 6 weeks, and they had like 5 acts. So they had like 911. They had the woman who
Carol Decker.
They had Carol Decker on there. They had the woman who sang "Boo Boo." I'm in the mood for boo boo. It hits me like a drum. Boo boo. It feels like Tina Marina.
Like I'm in love.
So they had her on there, yeah. But the winner was Shakin' Stevens, and the prize was they got to release a single. And so he released a cover version of Pink's Get the Party Started. And it was brilliant.
Have you got it?
No. Okay, clear some lines, Chris, because this is the mission for this hour. Can someone phone up? I'll bring it in next week, definitely. I'll download it. This keeps cutting out when I lean back. Can someone phone in only if you've got Shakin' Stevens singing Pink's I'm Getting the Party Started. Line 4, have you got Shakin' Stevens covering Pink?
No, I haven't. It's Archie.
Oh.
Ian, your show is gone down the pan tonight, mate.
It's awful, isn't it?
Oh, dear. It's disappointing, mate.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
No.
Please do something about it.
Well, I'm doing, Archie, believe you me, I'm doing my best. I tell you something, Chris and I don't come in and say, should we do a crap one tonight? Let's do a really rubbish one tonight. Honestly, we always...
started off right from the off, it didn't start.
Do you know what, I think, Archie, I don't think it's going to improve much. Tune in tomorrow at 7.
Oh, I should stay tuned in now.
Well, you're a martyr! You're a toll puddle martyr!
No, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Good lad. We're doing our best. 5. Have you got Shakin' Stevens covering Pink?
Good evening.
Yeah. Have you got it?
What?
Right. Okay. 4. Have you got Shakin' Stevens covering Pink?
Signature's boy, yes I have.
Well, let's hear it.
When Chris phones me, I shall have it.
Well, he's not going to phone you.
I've already phoned in.
Okay. Line 6. Have you got it?
No, but the Take That song was called Shine, by the way.
Thank you. Oh yeah, Shine. How did Shine go? Your mother should shine. No, that wasn't it.
It'll be on in Heart in about 10 minutes.
All right, nice one. When it comes on, we'll have it. 4. Have you got Shakin' Stevens covering the Pink?
My phone got stolen.
Well, obviously, your phone got back. So, have you got Shakin' Stevens covering the Pink?
Yeah, but that's my mobile phone that got stolen. This is my landline.
Right, hang on a second. Line 11?
It's in the in key for you.
It's what?
It's in the in key for you.
Who is this?
It's Gary.
Oh, Chris, it's your boss. Stand up, it's your boss. Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He's Chris's boss. Right, so hang on a minute. We can play it. He's good, actually. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, he's put this in there. This isn't Shakin' Stevens.
This is Shine.
You got to me. You're everything I wanna be. Come on, sing along, Vinny.
I don't Shine.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Vinny. Sing.
Shakin' Stevens didn't do that.
Come on, Contradiction Man. Everybody, join in. 1, 2, 3.
Let it shine. Let it could be right. And it could be wrong.
That's all he's put in there.
Don't know.
Right, okay, hang on. Everyone's. But what we really want, and this is the main thrust of the conversation. Has anybody listening to me on the phone now?
I've got the pink one. I've got the pink.
Who are you?
Me. I've got it.
Nick has got it.
I've got it. Here we go.
It's the Pink Panther.
You said pink.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Nick. Right, who else is there?
Me.
Who's this?
This is the boy who knows the name and the title of that record you were singing earlier. It feels like I'm in love. Boom, 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 boom. That one.
Okay.
It's Kelly Marie.
Lovely, thank you. Now this show's really picking up. Who's on the noisy line? Peter?
Hello. Hello, Ian.
Yeah, fine. Well, have you got Shakin' Stevens covering Pink?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
Oh, what can I do for you then?
You were getting some prices for your flat.
What?
You were going to get a price for your flat, didn't you?
Yes.
Have you thought of looking on the website to get actual prices rather than what the agents tell you it may be worth when they over-price it to get the job?
Why are you speaking in a really smug tone?
Am I?
Yeah. What website do I go to then?
www.houseprice.net.com.
Houseprice.net.com, and how does that work then?
Just put the postcode in or the address in, and it'll tell you all the properties in that street that's been sold.
But that doesn't. But that's nonsense because they don't get to look at your flat.
Sorry?
But they don't get to look at your flat.
Oh no, they don't get to look at it. No, but you can ascertain from the road as to flats that are similar size as yours.
But they could be really tatty, the ones that have sold.
They could be.
Well, so then it's pointless. I might as well get a man to come round and look at it.
Yeah, but they may overprice it and just get the instructions tracked on your behalf. Like
yeah, but what you do is you get 3 of them and you get an average.
You can do an average, yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Peter. Was there something about his tone that was a little bit superior? I'm not sure. It's the travel news now, and it's Will Gown.
Thank you very much if you're heading out onto the M20.
Yes, okay, it's Contradiction Man.
Good evening.
Good evening. Right, hang on a second, I've got to change this slot here because that keeps cutting out. Let's, or is it these headphones? Something. Stay there, Contradiction Man, keep an eye on him in case he swears, because these headphones have died on me. Let's try, these ones very quickly. No, they only work in one ear. Okay, it's not good. We'll be with you in a second.
Okay.
Use the ones that have got
I'll just,
exposed.
hang on.
Okay, we're fine. We're back in the New York groove, as Ace Frehley once sang. Yes, Contradiction Man.
Oh, all six. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm all right, actually. It's been slightly all over the place, the show today.
I know. I've got a real bone to pick with you.
Ooh.
Before that, permission to contradict myself, sir.
Permission to what?
Contradict myself.
Permission granted, Contradiction Man.
Hey, thank you. Firstly, have you noticed, when you've got a suntan and you want to show off your brown arms, it always pays to wear a white T-shirt because you've got something light on against the dark.
Yeah.
So it always looks like you've got a good tan.
Oh, it highlights the tan, most definitely, yeah.
It does, because it's a light colour against the dark, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Good point, well made.
No, hang on.
Oh.
I've got a contradiction to come now.
Uh-oh.
Have you got like a... have you got like a Dan when the butt comes in?
Oh, you...
Because that'd be good. Like, come out with the silence, yeah, we agree, then have like a...
What do you want? Hang on, let's have a look at this. That's a clock ticking. What sort of noise do you want?
Well, sort of like a... I don't know, a Dan, Dan, Dan...
Oh, a Dan, Dan, Dan. Let's have a little look. Hang on a second.
Have you got a Dan, Dan, Dan?
No. What's this? No, that's only Fools and Horses. Oh, we got dueling banjos! Hang on a minute, what about this?
Yeah.
I know what we've got.
The last one would have been alright. Just stop at the end of that big drum roll.
You want to stop at the end of the drum roll?
That one done before, when it goes...
Okay, here we go.
Louder and louder, and then cut.
It doesn't really cut that well.
Oh. Alright.
Hang on a minute, we'll find something. This is like the biggest...
Okay, well, I'm just trying to, I want the slot to be...
Oh, it's a slot now, is it?
Well,
You're giving us the traffic report.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to be sort of a regular now on this.
Yeah, let's...
Brilliant show you do.
Okay, hang on a second. Is it,
You're fired.
No, oh, flippin' heck. All of these sound effects. Hang on. No. Oh, there we go, that's good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because it's kind of like a... Oh my God, what's coming now?
Yeah, you want that kind of afterwards. Oh, hang on, let's see what this is. Flipping it. Oh, hang on, here we go. Right, I've got it, okay. Right, so right, hang on a minute, what was the last one we just had? Hang on. Boing. Okay, right, so do the first bit.
Right, and then I'll cut in.
Chris, when you say I can drag them into my folder, do you mean into my folder or into the in queue and then into my folder?
Straight into your folder.
How do I do that?
Just click on the clip and drag it.
All right, well, let's do it in a minute, because this is really complicated. Okay, away you go. So tell us the bit that we agree with.
So I'll do the butt and then I'll pause, all right?
Okay.
Right, so if you've got a suntan, Ian...
Yeah?
The best way to show it off is having a white T-shirt on, because being something really light, it really sort of shows up the contrast and makes you look like you've got a better tan than you might really have. But...
It's good, isn't it? It works.
Hey. Oh, all right.
Hang on, wait. You got like another 5 seconds of this yet?
Right. The thing is, I think if you've got a black T-shirt on, that really shows off a tan as well.
You know what? That works better than I thought it would do.
Hey, it does, doesn't it?
I like that.
The boing.
I like that.
I like the boing. I like the boing.
We'll
Still like the boing.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll see if we can find out what you really want. Is on wah, wah, wah.
At the end.
Yeah, but we'll see if we can find it. But that'll do for the moment. Okay, excellent contradiction, man.
Right. Now, the thing is, the point I want to get to, right, the little bone I got.
The point you want to get to? I thought you got to it.
The bone. Well, that was the point. Okay, that was the point. This is the bone.
Right.
Do you remember when I spoke to you last, I said that I'd never had a granddad?
Oh, yeah, you broke everyone's heart.
And I really want to speak to Barry.
Yeah.
Gary?
Gary.
Yeah.
God, what, Chris's boss?
I think a lot of him, Barry. I almost remember his name. Barry. Well, what I wanted to do was him to kind of take me on as his grandson. Now I'm taking it, perhaps I'm jumping a bit far ahead here, but I'm taking it he's going to say yes.
Okay.
That he's going to adopt me.
Okay.
In which case, what the hell are you doing? Giving him a hard time about his concert.
Right, okay, his concert. It's a concert all of a sudden, is it?
Okay, it's his gig.
Well, but he's not he's technically not your granddad yet, as he hasn't given it the thumbs up.
No, but I'm taking it he will do.
But you don't know that, and that's presumptuous, and that might put him off.
And the money you've got, well, I mean, I was hoping he'd be listening and maybe I could get a ticket, because I'd love to go and see my granddad.
In his perhaps his last ever concert before he passes on.
No, don't.
But he might do. I'm not being funny. Barry's, what is he, 82? He's 83 in a few weeks.
Hang on, I've just said I've never had a granddad. That's the saddest thing you ever heard.
Yeah.
I've now adopted a granddad, and you're telling me I'm going to lose my granddad before we meet.
I'm just trying to, build you up for that.
And I'm just trying to say that my poor old granddad, who obviously hasn't got a lot of money, because he shouldn't be working at this age. He should be laying in the back garden and enjoying, but he's having to work for a living.
Okay.
At the age of 80, what?
Yeah, exactly. 80 what? Contradiction, man. Listen, we'll bear that all in mind. Thank you for that. Paul is in the Suffolk.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, Paul.
Good. Just a quick question.
Yeah, yes.
I may be a bit confused as to the correct date, but wasn't Alan Joyce supposed to be having a date?
I believe he was supposed to be having a date last night, yes.
And I haven't heard any mention of it, so she either blew him out...
I don't know. Not on a first date.
Well,
I think I know that I know that they went out and I believe they had an enjoyable evening.
Really? But is that it? Can't you get any more info?
Well, Alan's gone now. It's Will Gowing now. Will Gowing.
Oh, come on.
What?
Get it sorted, please.
Paul, I will stick my beaky nose in where it's not wanted as usual and come back with some hot gossip for you. Joe is in the New Malden.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Joe.
Guess what?
I don't know.
Well, I'll give you a clue. You know that dental treatment? 3 years ago you mentioned it, when they, under your gums and all that jazz, yeah?
3 years ago?
I think it was.
Well, no, it was,
2 years ago or something?
No,
the first time was a long time ago.
It was about 9 months ago.
You, the first time, because I listened for donkey's years, and you mentioned it on something. But anyway, I didn't do it, and guess what happened to me?
Your teeth fell out?
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Well, this is you're talking about going to the... You're talking about going to... Oh, yes.
Hurtful though it was good that you did it.
I know,
guess what? Hello?
Yeah, what? What? You're not going to let me get a word in edgewise, what?
Oh, no, of course I will, but you've got to do it again. Again, and again.
Yes, I know, because I've been twice. I went, yes, I went 6 months ago was the first time. And then...
they are wicked people.
Shut up. Then I went
They're not the dentist, they're the hygienist.
Shut up, I know. Then I went 3 months ago, and she told me off, and then I've recently, like about 3 weeks ago, had my reminder saying, 6 months is up.
Back.
3 months is up, come in and do it.
And fear.
I ripped it up. Joe, I'm not going. I'm not going again.
I haven't gone, but guess what, Iain?
Your teeth fell out, 3 of them, I know, you've told us. But how old are you, Joe?
I'm only 40.
Only 40, God.
Only 40. But you range between, well, if you see a nice woman, 24, and if it's a bit of a not so nice, you pretend that you're 50.
You don't get away with being 24.
No, I don't. No, you do. You say, ooh, nice woman, blonde, like her, blah, blah, blah.
When have I said this?
I've heard it through people in the press. And I know they always lie,
but they always put a picture of you smiling.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
You're covering yourself with your girlfriend.
No, I don't have a clue what you're talking about. When I see a fit girl, I pretend I'm 24. When I see an ugly girl, I pretend I'm 50.
Yeah. Does it not sound reasonable?
You've heard that in the press.
It begins with the, and it's got 3 letters.
Le.
No, the. It's the first
in
word.
the sun.
The other one, it's got 3 letters.
The sun.
Well, you know what they're like.
Well, I don't, because I'm never in the sun.
It's awful. They portray you so badly.
I wish I could talk to that man longer and try and work out what's going on in his mind. We had to cut him off because of the news, but what a fruitcake.
Buying a car is a giant decision. LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
You're such a big star to me.
No one's called in with Shakin' Stevens singing Pink. So he was on top of the pops doing it and everything. It was really good. It was really good. So if someone's got that, this is the mission. Can someone phone up or email in? Email in would be better. An MP3 of Shakin' Stevens, grumpy old... Have you seen that footage where Shaky's on Richard and Judy? And he sort of swings for Richard. Sort of... Does he punch him? I don't want to do the man any disservice. Oh, it probably will be on YouTube, actually. There's something wrong with this socket again, Chris, because it keeps cutting out, just so as you know. It seems to be fine for the moment, but, let's have a little look. Have you seen that, Leon?
What's that?
Where Shakin' Stevens has a swing...
Yeah, he was on, there was a few of them on there, weren't there?
Let's have a look. Shakin' Stevens... How do you spell Madeley? Let's just put Richard and Judy. Richard.
Mate, you're missing it here, I'm telling you, on telly.
Are you not watching Lost, are you?
No, I've watched that. I'm watching the worst programme in the world.
What's that, then?
This is the Eurovision semi-finals.
Oh, but it's hosted by Sarah Kaywood.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it not?
No, Montenegro's on at the moment.
Who?
And Montenegro.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Igor.
Yeah, and the subtitles are in Montenegrinese, how you to say it.
Oh, blimey, O'Reilly.
It's, Ajaji Karoki Prakoski. Do you want to listen to a bit?
Yeah, go on then.
Hold on, I'll turn it up. Oh, it's just finished.
Oh,
I'll wait for the next one to come on if you want.
I'm all right, cheers.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant, though. You've got to get it on. They're fantastic acts.
Shakin' Stevens, the footage isn't on it.
It's not on YouTube?
No, which is unbelievable.
Didn't he bring it out as a record?
No, but I'm looking for the thing where I thought he smacked Richard Madeley, or he certainly went...
He does, in about 1985 or something it was.
I thought it was more recent than that.
No, he's a very young Richard Madeley.
Shakin' Stevens, let's put Shakin' Stevens hit. Let's see if that comes up. For the old... is it good loss this week? I'm seeing it tomorrow.
You're going to love it.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say anything.
Don't say anything. I've already heard a couple of things about it, more than I wanted to.
Don't say it. You've got to see it. Who's next? This is a great programme, and you're missing it.
Well, you're making it real for me.
It's really good. There's been 6 acts on so far, and they're trying to get into the final for Saturday night. Switzerland's on now.
Oh, fantastic.
Do you want a bit of Switzerland?
Yeah, let's have a quick bit of Switzerland.
Okay, I'll just turn it up. Here we go. This is Switzerland. This is Vampires of the World. Did you get that?
What, Leon, why are you watching that?
Hold on. Why am I watching it?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to see the Eurovision Song Contest on Saturday because we're going out.
Oh, he sung Trouble, not Get the Party Started. That's what he sang. Yeah.
He's over 30 and he's showing it.
What's going on there, Leon?
That's my wife.
Well, tell her to shut up!
You've never spoken to her before?
No, I've not. She sounds terrifying. I didn't think you'd be the sort to marry.
Do you want to talk to her?
I'm all right, cheers. Gary Brown, your boss. Stand up, Chris. I'm reading an email from your boss. Stand up. Come on. It was Trouble, not Get the Party Started. Is that it?
By Coldplay?
No, by Pink.
Oh.
I'm trouble now. I'm trouble now. You're thinking of Yellow by Coldplay.
Trouble?
By Yellow?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Oh, dear, what a show. Midge! Oh, Midge!
Good evening.
So, what I want to know, Midge...
Yes.
Do you drive into town?
Sometimes.
Do you drive in and try and avoid the congestion charge?
Yeah.
Because I drive in and I have to try and avoid the congestion charge, and it ends at 6 o'clock now. But the last few days this week and a couple of days last week, I've sort of just got to the boundary where LBC is just within the boundary. Okay, I've arrived at the boundary a few minutes before 6 o'clock. So I've taken a different route to kind of fill the time, but I've noticed that just outside the congestion charge, there are all these little places, little pockets, where people just pull over and just wait. I was on I think it's Scrubs Lane. I'm not totally sure if that's what it's called today, near Shepherd's Bush. And I pulled into a bus stop. There were 6 other cars there, waiting at 6 o'clock. And I turned my... This is how I heard that Squeeze on Talk Sport, 'cause I turned my iPod off, and the thing is, you listen for the news, and when the news comes on at 6, you know at 6 o'clock you can drive through safely. And I flicked it onto Talk Sport. They had Squeeze on, which was good. And then I don't trust Talk Sport's timing on the news, though. So then I flicked it to LBC, heard the news at 6 o'clock, and then thought, well, it's safe to drive in. And then a little bit near Shepherd's Bush roundabout the other day, everyone was just pulled over on the side of the road, not even in a lay-by. They just pulled over, waiting.
Oh, no.
And then, the truck pulls out, the truck goes out at 6 o'clock, everyone follows it. So I think there are all these little groups of people sort of just hanging out, meeting up, these little congestion charge groups. I want to know the best places to wait just before for it to turn 6 o'clock.
Well, see, before I go, because I live in Whitechapel, and Aldgate is that much nearer, so we would just hang about before Aldgate Station, and then before going on to, like, Tower Bridgeway, and then just wait until it's 6 o'clock on a Friday, and then there's other cars there as well.
But I was thinking of...
There's other people doing it. I thought it was just...
There's loads of people doing it. There's loads of people, and I want to find everyone that does. If anyone out there waits for the congestion charge in a little lay-by, where are the best places to wait for it to turn 6 o'clock? 0870 it's like doing a topic here, isn't it? 0870 90 90 973. I was tempted to go and have a chat with these people because we're all just sat there in the car, just sat there waiting for the news to come on.
Oh, I know, but it's amazing. Like,
it's amazing.
Because I just thought I was the only one doing that.
Yes, no.
But
no.
It'd be nice to know how many other people do that.
It would be nice to know exactly.
I think it's just a new trend now because with the extension, with the congestion charge extension, expanding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we've always done it since.
Well, I can say that. See, the phones have gone mental since I've asked that question. So be prepared to get your pen and paper, everyone, because you're going to be writing down a list of places to hang out.
It's a different for a show, then, isn't it?
It's what?
Learn something.
You cheeky little sod.
Ian.
Yes, Midge.
Wow, how cool was that?
What?
Daniel Lloyd. Thanks for that, mate.
Who?
Daniel Lloyd.
He was saying this yesterday. I didn't pick up on it. You're calling her Daniel.
Oh, what's her name? Danielle.
Yeah, she's a lady, so it's Danielle.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Danielle. And anyway, it's if Danielle is listening.
She ain't. But go on, We can pretend that she knows who we are.
Well, I'd just like to tell her that she's my favourite glamour model.
After Gemma Atkinson.
And the other thing is...
Her and Gemma Atkinson should do a photo shoot together.
Yeah, true. Yeah, to make one hell of a sizzling front page or page 3. Can I just quickly say it, though, Ian?
Calm down. Stop thinking of Danielle and Gemma. You can do it, Midge. Focus. Well, just think of your fictional girlfriend. That should bring you back to earth.
Oh, she's nowhere near that, man.
No, I know, because she doesn't... even your fictional girlfriend, who doesn't exist, is not as fit as those two, who actually do exist.
And the other thing is, if I had said that, to Danielle, this is...
What?
Because I couldn't say it the other day, because it was quite short. And the other thing is, if I had said that you had a beautiful body, Danielle, would you have held it against me?
Would you have held it against me? Would you have held it... He's even misquoting the song. Would you have held it against me?
Anyway, Ian.
Yes, me.
Chris is the man. He is the man.
What? This is the... Have you been sniffing glue? This is the most random phone call you've ever done, Midge. And believe you me, you do some pretty random phone calls.
But Chris, getting Daniel Lloyd, because I thought he was like,
Let's not even dwell on that, because it's cost me 100 knicker, and I haven't said knicker for ages. Of course I paid him. I'm man of my word. I do not welch on my bet.
The other thing I was going to talk to you about was, I heard on the podcast that you was giving away your slot, Ian.
The what?
The slot, your slot for the show, for when you snuff it.
Oh, if I die or get Terry Wogan's job, although he's just signed on till 2009, yes, there are. I have drawn up a living will, and there are people who will inherit each different night of the week.
Yeah, I know, it's all gone. I was wondering if I could have Chris's slot for when he snuffs it.
Oh, you want to be the producer when Chris dies?
Yeah, but better still, if I could have his black book, because he's the man.
his black book, yes. Midge, I'm going to cut you off now.
Good evening.
There we go. He snuck it in there. Well, you've got to respect that. Tony's in the Newham.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tony.
Shaky Stevens, who was he married to? Because it's a bit controversial, wasn't it? An older woman.
Wasn't it his manager he married?
I know, it's an older woman, because it was like a bit of a passion killer for all the girls, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I thought he married his manager. I'll be honest, Tony, I don't really know that much about Shaky.
No, it's just when you was talking about it, it made me think, I thought, what is it about Shaky Stevens? That was the passion killer for all the women that fancied him.
He's a weird person to fancy, wasn't he? Because didn't he used to be an Elvis impersonator or something?
That's right, that's how he started off, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he had hit after hit. Green Door, Julie, the Christmas one, and that's This Old House, and that's it. Those four.
Do you sing them on karaoke, though? He's not that big on karaoke, is he?
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah. Anyway, listen.
Yes, Tony.
I missed a couple of shows.
Yeah.
Have you and Chris had the square up yet?
Oh no,
the equaliser.
We've had the equaliser. We're 2-2 in the wrestles.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have the deciding one next week.
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Or we might do it tomorrow because when Lady Alex is in, there's a lot of testosterone just pumping around the studio.
Well, I thought you were going to fight last night when Daniela walked in.
No, I would never scrap in front of a beautiful glamour model.
No, I'm on about the £100.
Well, listen, I make a bet. Tony, and I stick to it, and I've paid in the money. We're all paid up. It's good and proper. It's
Well, maybe you should take Daniela for a meal on that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he probably will. He was texting her earlier on, so I don't quite know what's going on there. Yeah. Tony, listen, thank you for that. Yes, Billy.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, Billy. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Where did you put them black pearls in?
Oh, we had to give them back.
Oh,
if you stayed right until the very end, and why should you? You would have seen me turn around and give them back.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I was in and out of the shower and washing and cooking, but I was watching this first time I've seen you, actually.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm chubbier than I used to be. We only gave them back. We only gave them back for legal reasons. The shop actually gave them to us to keep, because they weren't the real Beckhams, we decided it was probably advisable to give them back and not obtain them by deception.
Yeah, well, it's nice to put a face to the voice. That's the first time I've seen you, so yeah.
Well, Billy, thanks very much for watching that, and thanks for calling.
Thanks, Ian. Cheers.
There we go. Ta-ta. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. What have we mentioned so far today? Well, yes, we keep mentioning the fact that Chris actually does know Danielle Lloyd, and I have paid him the £100 as I had a very, very strong email about having how dare I have Danielle Lloyd on as a guest, and it basically implied I was a racist. And I wrote back of it. It's good reply, wasn't it, Chris? I BCC'd you in. It's a blind CC. And it's good reply, wasn't it?
Yes, I do like it when you do that.
No, the fruity ones, I like to include you in on the little round robin because it was good and I made some quite good points, I thought, that were very valid. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973. It's time for the travel news now. Here's Will Garrow.
Thank you very much. M25 clockwise tonight, still looking...
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
Oh, look, now, I knew it. What is going on? Have we been sabotaged today or something? Oh, dear. Right, this keeps cutting out. I don't know what's going on. These headphones are falling off. Helen's gone all weird because we're talking about houses settling. Why is that?
I had a really bad nightmare the other night. I live in a house which is on 3 stories.
Yeah.
And I had a terrible nightmare where I thought somebody was in the house. And I was in the house on my own that night.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs to the loo, kind of half asleep, and I was terrified, put all the lights on. And all I could think was, if I can only get back to my bedroom, if I can only get under my duvet, I'll be protected.
Were you awake doing this?
I'm now awake,
okay, right.
But I woke up in a cold sweat, really terrified, really scared.
Yeah.
Thinking, if I can get back and put the duvet over my head, the Mad Axe killer won't be able to get me.
Are you 7 or something? How does that work?
I don't know. I was half asleep. I don't know. Well, it doesn't work, does it? I was half asleep.
No, sadly.
But that's what I thought. I thought if I
Wow.
get back to if I make it to my bed, I'm okay.
Right. And so me and Chris talking about houses settling reminded you of that?
That, yeah.
Bill, does your house settle?
What? I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, does you... Bill?
Oh, yeah, hello?
Yeah, does your house settle?
Oh, yeah, it's well settled.
No.
It's well and truly rooted.
No, at night time, when I was a kid, I'd be in a house. When I went to bed, the house would, like, creak and make
That's right.
noises as it settled.
Yeah,
But my flat doesn't do that.
That's 'cause it's not a house, Ian. It's a flat, Ian.
It's a converted house, though.
What? Oh, perhaps you're lucky then.
Maybe.
Maybe you got new wood and plasterboards.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that'll be it. Let's get to your point as quick as we can, Bill.
Yeah, I got an idea for your programme.
All right.
Yeah, what you do is you pick 6 callers at random.
Yeah.
And they can pick, because you've got a lottery, yeah, so they can pick lottery numbers.
Right.
And then the listeners can write down the numbers.
Yeah.
And then if they choose to, they can use the 6 numbers that your listeners, your callers, chose. So you pick a caller and say, pick a number from 1 to 46.
What?
And then you'll jot it down. And then at the end of the programme, you'd have 6 numbers, say on a Tuesday night. So then on a Wednesday, you could go and put those 6 numbers down and use them as a lottery.
So your idea is to get 6 callers to give us 6 numbers between 1 and 49?
Well, I don't know how many numbers they use in the lottery. Is it 49?
Or is it 49 or is it 45?
It's 46.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, you can work on it. It's just an idea I thought of. Like,
work on. I tell you what, Bill. We'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
Are you saying that these numbers will win the lottery?
Well, the thing is, you just don't know, do you?
Well, you sort of do know, do you?
Well, no, but sometimes you go to the shop and you're standing there going, "Oh, so I'll pick that one. No, I'll move that one." So if you're listening to your show, you could have however many people listening to your show, and if 1% of them decide, I like that idea, I'm going to use them like numbers, and then we all pay £1 or whatever it is, we could have a good enough chance of the next guy winning.
Hang on. So you're saying that we should all join a syndicate?
Well, no, because it'd be free syndicate. We're getting 3 numbers for nothing, and everyone can go in and, like when it's a, I don't know, like, instead of one person winning the million, or 10 million, you could have 100,000 people winning.
But then they won't win any money. They'll win
but it'll be good fun, won't it?
Well, I missed that bit. What's the fun element of this, Bill?
Well, it's your programme, Ian.
Right.
Wouldn't it be nice for you to say, well, my listeners have just won a load of money because they listen to my programme?
Again, I'm missing the fun element. Now, Chris and I made an LBC fun pack earlier on to send to Richie, just because he recorded Crime Watch for us. Now, I'm not going to say what's in that pack. It's brilliant. It is
what you make it, Ian.
It is. I'm not going to say what's in that fun pack. I want Richie to phone us up next week.
Yesterday, I rang you up yesterday and you fixed me, and today you fixed you. I ring you up with a perfect good idea, and all you're doing is giving me a load of grief back. I tell you, that to me, is it Denise? You're really hurt my feelings here.
I'm not giving you any grief, I'm just
talking... you are. Where's the fun in you, Ian? It's about time you grew up, sunshine. I'm doing you a bloody good favour, it's a good idea. In fact, why don't you ask some of your callers and see what they think? Or your listeners? Instead of leaving it for your decision, that was my idea. Let's have people come on and say, I want people to ring in and say, yeah, that's a good idea Bill had. Thank you very much.
Winston?
No, don't ask Winston.
Winston, is that a good idea that Bill's had?
Good grief.
No, just answer the question, Winston.
Good grief.
Oh, for goodness sake. Get someone else.
All right, hang on a second. Winston, stay there. We're back with you in a second. Let's try... Oh, G-Man Jr.?
Yes?
Is that a good idea that Bill has had?
No. Oh, why not? Well... see, you can't answer, can you?
No, well, give me a second. I've only just heard the idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not?
Well, because I don't think the lottery is a commercially viable thing for this sort of radio station. He's on a Saturday night, Ian's not on a Saturday night. No, there's no continuity. Let me finish. There's no continuity, and I think it's promoting something that not everybody agrees in. Ian's never had anything to do with the lottery before, so why bring it up?
But the choice
it's an idea, but I don't like it.
People, that's your choice.
Yeah, well, you've asked for my opinion, I've given it.
And thanks very much.
That's okay.
What a nice man he was. He was fair. Ask someone else.
Well, oh, for God. Well, everyone so far has said it's a rubbish idea.
No, I mean, one person.
All right.
Winston was goodness gracious.
Joe, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
I think these people are really crazy. They've no idea about life or anything. They're arguing about...
He doesn't get it.
Okay.
Ask someone else.
Let's try. G-Man, good idea or bad idea?
I think it's a bloody rubbish idea.
Oh, G-Man! Come on, man. Out of all the idiots on the radio, I would have thought you'd have said yes.
No, sorry, mate. You're a bit rubbish.
Okay, let's try one more, shall we, Bill?
Well, we could be getting on to a winner here.
Yes, Christine, good idea or bad idea?
Bad idea. Too much to check all the tickets.
Yes, Bill. I think the conclusion anyway that 100% so far have said no. So I think
every day of the week.
We'll leave it there, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
I dumped that. I probably didn't need to, but I thought it might just in case someone was offended by something vaguely libelous. Right, G-Man Julie will come to you in a second.
Thank you.
We've got Winston. Winston.
Ian Lee.
Winston.
Ian Lee.
Winston.
Ian Lee.
Winston.
Ian Lee.
Winston.
Bugger all else to do.
Oh, it's Steve Allen.
After a major refurbishment, Marouche One is open again, and it's better than ever. Join us any night of the week.
Legend, it's Steve Allen.
Hello, Steve Allen.
Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy.
That's not his catchphrase.
Anyway, good news.
Right. What is it?
This morning, I've done it.
Well, about time too.
I've done it on the crack.
Really?
Crack. Fantastic. Gorgeous. And...
Thank you.
Apparently...
Right.
Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Too high.
Big
too high.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, Steve, thanks for calling.
Too high.
Bye-bye.
Too high.
Bye-bye, Steve.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Blimey. G-Man Jr.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I've been watching a very interesting programme just recently, just finished. Have you ever heard of, be careful how I say, Paul Anka?
The singer?
Yeah.
What was his... He wrote the lyrics to My Way, didn't... No, that... did he?
I don't know, close. He's written lots of stuff, but I can't remember. But there was something on Sky Arts, I was flicking through. He was doing rock songs in the style of his, gentle...
yes, I've seen that.
Teen Spirit and things like that.
That album's a couple of years old, I think.
Yeah, it was, it was on telly, so...
I think, and I could be wrong, I thought he wrote the lyrics to My Way, because it was a French song originally, My Way.
He is French.
Sorry?
He is French.
Paul Anka's French?
Yeah, he was speaking in a French accent. He might be French-Canadian.
I think he might be.
Canadian, but he was definitely doing half the concert in when he was doing the talky bits, he was doing it in French.
I always thought he was an American.
But he could be Canadian.
My Way is a French song, and I thought he kind of I always thought that he just made up the words, but maybe he wrote the whole thing, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That wasn't why I rang up, but I thought I'd let you know, because it was quite interesting to watch.
I do like watching, I don't like watching all of it because it's so much rubbish, but flicking through the biography channel and the performance channel.
Yep.
Because you sometimes get a sneaky little gem just snuck in there that's worth Sky Plussing.
There's the occasional nugget of gold. The reason I rang...
Yes.
I have a job interview tomorrow.
Well done.
Can you give me any assistance?
Well, I can't give you a lift if that's what you're asking, because I'm busy all day tomorrow.
Oh, right. Well, I'll make my own way then. But I just wondered if you could, help. You obviously having been for a few jobs yourself.
I have only ever had... Well, I've only ever had, 2 job interviews for, proper jobs.
Really? Well, no, but you've had experience in sitting in front of people and selling yourself. In a acting or entertainment value, obviously, rather than any other... you've said, hey, I'm Ian Lee, I'm good at this.
I watched Made in Manhattan last night after. I watched Made in Manhattan with Jennifer Lopez. It was all right, actually.
You watched it with her?
No, she was in it.
Right.
I watched it with her. She was in it.
That would have been better.
It wasn't all right. It was rubbish, really.
Yeah.
But she's fit. I don't know what... why did I say it? Because he was giving us... Ray Fiennes was giving a speech in it, and he had a technique, but it won't work for you, actually, because it involved him holding a bit of metal. I don't know, hand it over. You're kind of...
Give it to them?
No, I don't really know what to say. Just go in and do it. It'll be fine, man. Do you know what I mean? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Go and do your best, and then forget about it. Don't fret about it and don't stress about it. And if you get a phone call saying, yep, come in, you got the job, well done. If not, well, then what's it an interview for?
Well, I don't want to give away too much information in case any of my prospective employees are listening.
Oh, it's...
And, they might think, we don't want that nutter. He rings up a radio station.
Good lad. Well, so it's tomorrow, is it?
Tomorrow morning. Early.
Give us a call in the evening.
I will. I'll give you a call. Let you know.
I have no advice. Maybe people will call in the next hour with some advice for you. So keep listening.
I will do anything. Will be
I doubt it, to be honest.
To be honest, your next call is probably G-Man, and I mean he's just probably going to
the next
about the street and his son. And
the next call is this guy. Away you go, line one.
Don't let go of a large fart.
So I don't know if that's any use to you.
No, that would be good. I mean that's good advice generally.
Hey, listen, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Good luck.
On 90s and Lee's Good Evening.
Had the email through with the lineup for tomorrow morning's Nick Ferrari show, and can I just say, it's well worth getting up at 7 o'clock, or even if you're staying in bed, but turning the radio on and having a listen to it, because there's a lot, I'm not going to spoil it for you, there's a lot of good stuff on Nick Ferrari's show tomorrow morning from 7 o'clock. Don't call up for a moment, because Chris is downstairs making a cup of tea. It's taken him 2 hours to realise that that's what Helen and I wanted, and I think that's rude. Bob is in the car park.
Hello.
Hello, Bob.
Yeah, just a quick question about Tony Blair.
Okay.
Are you glad he's sort of going?
I'm not really fussed either way.
Well, you've got to be a bit fussed. I mean,
You haven't got to be a bit fussed at all.
But it's going to make a difference to you.
How?
Well, everything,
But you're not one of those people that believe that advert that when they were trying to encourage people to vote, they would have two people having a conversation, and one would say to the other, "You going to vote?" "No, mate, I don't do politics." Well, hang on a minute. But buses are politics.
Listen to me.
No, Bob, listen to me. But buses are politics. Tables are politics. You getting your hair cut is politics. You say you don't do politics. Are you one of those, Bob?
No, hang on a second. I'm not saying that you can make a difference to politics and what goes on, but what goes on does affect you.
Is Bob listening to me? Is Bob's not responding to what I just said? So that's interesting. Okay. What? But Bob, why should I feel anything because Tony Blair is leaving?
Well, you should care what's going on. Okay, you might not be able to change what's happening, all right, but you should care what's going on because it will affect you somewhere.
Why should I care?
Because it's going to affect you, isn't it?
I tell you what, I care that the interest rates have gone up today. It's my mortgage has gone up.
Well, exactly. That's politics, isn't it?
But why? I don't see why I should. I care about that because that's more money that's it's going to cost me every month. But why should I care about Tony Blair going? I don't see why.
Did you think he did a good job?
It was all right. Did some good things. He did some bad things.
Well, that's affected you, hasn't it? It's cost you a bit of money.
But Bob, I don't get what the point is you're driving at.
You're a taxpayer.
No, not specifically about what you just said about Iraq. Your general point. I don't quite understand why you've called up to talk about this.
I want to know your view. If you're happy that Tony Blair's gone.
I've told you my view. Not really bothered.
Well, you should be.
But why should I be, Bob? Again, you're being very vague and non-specific. Why should I be bothered?
Because what goes on at the top does affect you.
Okay, and that's fine. But you're asking me specifically, am I bothered whether Tony Blair is going or not? We knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable it was going to happen. He told us it was going to happen. I'm not that fussed.
Okay, another question. Do you think that Gordon Brown's going to do a good job in his place?
Don't know. Do you know what, Bob? Don't know, don't care.
Well, you should care.
Is that your catchphrase?
It could be.
Do you think he's going to do a good job? Do you know what, Bob? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in whether you think he's going to do a good job or not.
You should be.
Right. Thanks for calling, Bob.
Okay, bye.
As catchphrases go, it's a good one. You should be. That's quite good. As irritating idiots go, he was a good one. You should be. I quite like that, actually. That's grown on me. Chris!
Hello.
Are you bothered that Tony Blair's gone?
No comment.
What does that mean?
No, I've got right, two things to say.
Yes?
Yeah.
No, don't dilly-dally on the way. Let's get to the facts. Come on, yes.
Right. The only worse thing than Tony Blair was Margaret Thatcher, but never mind about that.
Yes, never mind about that, yes.
Right, number 5.
You should be. Yes?
Yeah,
what?
That's the first thing. Number 5.
Oh, no, we're not doing the numbers.
Yes, you are now. I've given you the first number, so you've got to do it now.
All right, number 5 is written down, yes.
Right, and the second thing is, you're busy on the 19th of the month.
Am I?
Yeah, because somebody phoned up, but my son's band is playing at the Green Room in Welwyn Garden City, Black Ballroom. Check them out on the internet, on MySpace.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Ballroom.
Okay.
On MySpace, yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. I won't, but thank you for the recommendation. Oh, and by the way, everyone that sends me links on the internet, I never follow them through. Whether it be a YouTube clip or Ian, you must. I don't follow them through because I would be there forever doing that. So thank you, but no thank you. Let's. Hello, Betty.
Hello, I am in bed.
Oh, good girl.
About the politics and that.
Yeah, the politics and that. Yeah.
Well, you see, I think that I know Iraq, everybody's against it, but as I wrote to the
John
media,
Gaunt isn't.
As I wrote to the media about it,
Yes.
America is our ally.
Right.
It's a very, very big country.
It's
that's
massive.
trigger happy.
Yeah.
All the children go to school with guns in their pockets.
Well, that's a slight exaggeration.
And what did he... It's a very, very big country.
That's true.
If he hadn't gone in,
Yeah.
we don't know what the USA would have done to us.
What?
Do we?
Well, they wouldn't do anything
I
to
mean,
us.
Bush is absolutely useless.
Yes.
He got in illegally.
Yeah.
He didn't wait for the servicemen's vote.
Get in there, girlfriend, yes.
You see?
Yes, I agree with some of what you're saying, but not all of it. I don't think they would have done anything to us. They would have just
You
ignored
don't
us.
know, do we?
You don't know. You don't know.
So, I mean, I know it's Iraq that's against him.
Yeah.
But,
And also, it was an illegal war and was unjustified and all that nonsense. Yes, but let's not dwell on the politics, Betty. Let's let other, more intelligent people like John Gaunt deal with that.
Oh, well, anyway, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm glad it's nearly the weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You're seeing your mum?
No, I'm seeing my mum on Tuesday. At the weekend, I'm going to go to the BFI and see a documentary about the Beatles going to America in 1964, I think.
Anyway,
have
she had any quotes and the people
I don't think the quotes have come through yet. So when I go around there on Tuesday, I'm going to give them till Tuesday. Then that's 3 weeks that they've had, and then I'll start phoning round and seeing what's happening.
Oh.
So I don't think they've come through yet. But quite often my mum gets post and then doesn't really know what it is, so I need to have a little look at what's arrived. But yeah.
We've had rain.
I meant to tell you this, Betty. Last time I saw my mum, she told me to say hello to you.
Oh,
because she'd heard you talking about her on the radio.
Yeah.
And she said, "Who's that lovely lady that keeps asking after me?" I said, "Oh, that's Betty."
Yeah.
She went, "Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, say hello to Betty for me." So my mum says hello.
Well, give her my love when you see her.
I will do, yes.
Yeah. And take care.
All right, is that it, Betty?
Yeah.
All right, cheers then.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Isn't she absolutely lovely? Okay, excellent stuff. What's going on here? Chris has left us in the lurch. Oh, blimey. Let's just look at that one more time. Just been very abusive. Do not under any. It's from Chris, so I have to respect that. I have to respect what it says next to that name on line 2 there. Whereas line 10, I think we can probably get away with. Hello, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I've got a good idea about politics. Instead of having square and
There's
round
3 different ones on 10. Have you seen that? 10's got 3.
No, why don't we have triangular tables, and then we could have one for the truths, one for the lies, and one for the deceivers. Then we could decide who we want to vote for.
Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? This is Look, they're all phoning in now. Look, they know Chris isn't here. Oh, well, let's have this one. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, it's me.
That's, I believe so.
Am I talking to Ian? It's Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Yeah. No, you're talking to Joe in New Malden.
Well, you just said your name was Chris.
No, I said, is that Chris? But I got put straight through because Chris is on a tea break.
Chris is on a tea... He's not on a tea break. No. He's on a tea run.
Tea run.
Yes.
God, he's had dodgy tea and he's just running.
Yes. Joe, is there a point... enough of the hilarity. Let's get down to the meat of this phone call.
Is that Ian?
Is that Joe?
Yeah, we talked about your banky teeth. Well, no, they're going to fall out eventually. Because...
Well, did I speak to you earlier?
Yeah, luckily, Chris has gone on a tea break and I got through.
It's not a tea break, it's a tea run.
You know, Ian, are you worried about your teeth?
I'm not worried in the slightest about my teeth.
Oh, but you're a young man. You're only 30. Actually, you make up your different ages when you go along, but actually...
No, I don't. I always give the same age. I'm 34.
You're 34.
On June the 9th.
Are you?
Yes.
I want on June the 9th everybody to sing happy birthday to you.
I would rather ignore it completely and move on.
Typical, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Joe,
Isn't it just?
Isn't it?
Yeah, there is a point, though.
Yes.
We are losing our premiere this evening, yeah? Tony Blair.
Well, we've talked about it's Tony Blair since you've gone.
You know,
You've got to
no, I'm not.
We're talking to Joe about Tony Blair. You've got to help me. We've had Tony Blair and George Bush.
Listen,
you've got to. The next callers you put through, mate.
No,
You talk about
we've lost Timmy, and
fun
we
things.
haven't lost you.
Joe's house settles.
Okay, Joe, your house settles.
My house is lovely.
Okay, excellent stuff. Thanks, Chris. Travel news now. Here's Will.
Thanks very much on the motorways tonight.
Good evening.
I'm going to phone up. I'm going to quickly phone up Daniel in Hertfordshire if I can, because he's got the. We need a bit of levity and brevity. I don't know what either of those two words mean, but I know that one means light. We need some lightness. Now, is that levity? What is brevity when it's short? What? Sheena?
Yes?
What is brevity?
Oh, God, Ian.
It's a sandwich toaster. Don't be so cheeky. It's levity and brevity. Anyway, this guy has got the Shaking Stevens doing the Pink song. Oh, I'm not. I can't really do. Right. Bear with me a second, Sheena.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Let's see. This is Daniel in Hertfordshire. If I've got this number right. Don't know. Oh, here we go. What? Hang on.
Hello?
Is that Daniel Is that Daniel?
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Hey, Daniel, how's it going?
That's good, thanks.
Yeah, have you got any Scottish relatives? Sorry?
I haven't got any Scottish relatives.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's blown my mind.
Why?
Okay, so you've got the Shaking Stevens singing Pink, have you?
Yep.
Okay, well let's have it.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, hang on.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We were talking about this earlier on, for anyone who's just tuned in. Shaking Stevens covering the Pink song Trouble. Chris, I can see Chris melting in front of me. Isn't that insane? That's insane. I guess you need to check. That can't be him then.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, look, Ian, my PC just restarted itself for no reason.
Oh, you're joking.
No, it's Windows Update thingy. Can you call me back in 5 minutes and I'll play it for you?
Okay, we'll speak to you in 5 minutes.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, Sheena?
Oh, God, I'm petrified to talk to you. Hold on, let me catch my breath. One second.
You're petrified to talk to me?
Yeah, you make me so nervous.
Why?
I don't know, I just feel like you're going to have a go at me or something like that. Okay.
I'm not, what am I, well, I may have a go at you.
Yeah, you might do.
But if I do have a go at you, you'll know it's justified.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Go on then, Sheena, what have you got? You can do it. You can do this.
What I wanted to ask was, just a question, I'm not, like, being tasty or anything, I'm just asking.
Being tasty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like cheeky or anything like
All right.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I don't understand, kind of, who's the boss? Like, I thought, you know, like on a film, you get a producer, and they're normally the people that put all the money into the film.
Yeah.
But on your radio show, you treat Chris like a boy, like, and you get sent for tea and stuff. I don't know, who's the boss? I'm confused.
Well, out of Chris and I,
Yeah.
I am his boss.
Right.
What? Just ignore. Go. You carry on taking the phone calls, Chris. I'll deal with this. I am his boss.
Right.
Gary Brown is his boss.
Right.
Basically, everyone is Chris's boss. Helen can boss Chris around as well if she wants.
How old is Chris?
He's. What are you now, lad?
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. Is he 20? Are you 26 yet?
Okay.
Yes. He's 26
So
now.
he's a lot younger than you anyway, so it's cool that you send him the tea. It's just, sometimes...
Oh, you're breaking up, Sheena.
Oh no, it's because I'm in a crappy area.
Yeah. What area are you in?
I'm in Surrey, in a place kind of near Red Hill.
Ooh, yeah.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? But yeah, I was just really confused, Ian, that's all. But,
The producer, to be honest, the producer in radio and TV and films are different. In films, the producer stumps up the money, pretty much.
Right, yes, that's right.
In TV, this is all kind of general. The producer is kind of the creative person behind the idea. And in radio, it's the bloke that answers the phones. That's it. That's all they do. They do and if anyone tells you they do more than that, they are lying.
Okay, one last thing, Ian.
Yes, Sheena.
You're looking so much better now, you put some weight on.
It does look better, doesn't it?
You look good for it.
Yeah,
You look really good for it.
I didn't look well a few years ago, but now I look kind of normal, which is good.
Yeah, a big, tall, strapping lad. That's lovely.
Sheena, thank you for that. That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it was okay, actually. I'm okay now.
And I didn't have a go at you.
No, you didn't.
Everything's fine.
I'll never phone again, though.
Yeah, good. Get lost. Oh,
Alan.
Alan?
Hello?
Who said Alan first?
Hello, I'm Alan first.
Someone said Alan. Anyway, this is a really weird show tonight. They did, didn't they? Someone said Alan. Is there someone here with you?
No, I'm all alone.
Someone said Alan before I said Alan.
Yeah, that's me.
Why did you say Alan?
Because I knew you were going to talk first.
But then why did you say it, though?
I don't know.
This is weird. This
hello.
This is so weird. Right, Alan.
Yeah, I'm trying to track a caller. Find out what day of the podcast she was on.
What?
I'm trying to track a caller.
Can't hear anything. Yes?
That she had a crush on you, we do believe. And then later on, a week later, she said that she was crying her eyes out, and she says, I have no feelings for you.
Oh, was that Denise?
Could be.
If you not Sunday just gone, the Sunday before.
Oh no, are you sure? Because I was going to work,
Yeah, I'm sure.
which is a Monday night to a Friday night,
Yeah.
and I heard her then.
Oh well, that could be the other. That could be. Is that Sarah or something who phones up? That was months ago, I think. That.
I know it's only one day last week, or so I've downloaded 2 weeks and listened to it on my phone.
Right. Well, there's definitely if you go on a Sunday, not Sunday just gone, Sunday before. There's an argument with a woman on there. You might enjoy that.
All right. Okay. I'll listen to it. Thanks very much.
There we go. And if you don't know what Alan was talking about there, I don't particularly know what the specifics were, but you can download and hear all of the LBC shows by going to lbc.co.uk and like stuff in it. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's the last 30 minutes of the show, and it's always kind of a good time to give us a call because we at this point I guess we've sort of used up our callers. Not many people listening either. But we've sort of used up our callers, and Clive's callers are sort of sitting in the wings. So there's that, there's that half hour where our callers have finished. Clive's callers don't want to come on here, and so they're waiting. So it's, if you're unsure, if you're a floating voter, now's a good time to stop sinking. G-Man.
Yeah, what, Ian?
Oh, this phone call isn't going to last very long. Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering, yeah. How could I make my phone calls last longer with you?
By stop acting like an idiot.
Okay. Should we give that a go?
Let's try it. Oh, that didn't work. Terry's in Palmer's Green.
Hello?
Oh, Terry put the phone down. You're lucky there. Terry put the phone down, G.
I think it's fate, Ian.
It's kismet.
Have you seen this week's episode of Lost?
No, have you?
Yeah, man.
I've heard things about it. I'm watching...
I'm going to tell you it's the most amazing episode.
Okay, don't tell me anymore. I'm watching it tomorrow.
And the end is amazing.
Okay.
But I won't say anything, I promise.
Only 2 more episodes after this one. And then that's it until January of 2008.
I don't know what I do with life when there is no Lost.
You have to go outside and look at flowers.
You know what happened to me today, yeah?
I've got a good idea. Did it involve you getting pushed up against a wall?
What?
Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't that then.
I'm not clever enough to know if that was some sort of a funny joke.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking after the baby, yeah, little Fiddy, and I knew I had to feed him, yeah?
Yeah.
But I didn't know quite what to do, because I know you can go to lessons, but I didn't want to go to them.
No.
Bit weird, innit? But, so I put milk in the microwave, yeah? For him to drink, because you got to heat it up, I think.
Yeah.
Made it too hot, yeah?
Yeah.
Scalded his mouth, bro. He started crying, so I just popped an ice cube in his mouth.
Right.
And then he stopped crying.
Right. So, sorry, where's the funny bit in that?
I found it all funny. And I'm sure everyone at home is cracking up, Ian. Oh yeah, it's meant to be sensible, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off now.
Can I say one more thing?
No. Matt is Walton-on-Thames.
Hello.
Hello, Matt.
Hello. I want to tell you about a fantastic experience that involved you and I earlier on.
Okay.
So I'm in my car and I'm driving down the road and I'm flicking through the different radio stations trying to find something good to listen to. I go past one of the crappy music stations and they're listening to Take That, and I just start singing it at the top of my voice in my car, just having a great time, just singing away in my car. But it was rubbish anyway, so I carried on flicking through the radio, but I carried on singing the song. And then I land on LBC, and lo and behold, you and Chris are singing in unison with me the Take That song. It was amazing.
That's superb. So you flicked through Heart 106.6 to
you, and we were all on the same level. It was beautiful.
Isn't that amazing when that happens?
Just incredible. I'm still stunned. I had to phone you. This is the first time I've ever phoned you, and I'm very happy that I've done that.
Well, Matt, thank you very much. I'm glad that we were able to join together in some kind of cosmic Take That sing-along. They're all right, Take That. I don't mind Take That.
They're okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave it there then, shall we, Matt? Thank you. Ta-ta. There we go. What a lovely fella. Oh, wait. I don't mind them. They're harmless. I think they're, as pop bands go, they're all right. I quite like my pop. 0870 90909. Oh, Daniel.
Hello?
Is your computer working?
Yep.
So we're going to have to come back to you after the news now.
Okay, well, I can wait.
Okay, so you've got for us Shakin' Stevens doing the cover version of Pink's hit Trouble.
Yep.
Okay, well, is it good?
Yeah, it's quite good.
Okay, lovely stuff. Well, Daniel, we'll speak to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you. 0870 9090973. Oh, we need someone to send a blogging, please. A blogging. So if you can email it to ian@lbc.co.uk.
I love the price of LBC 97.3.
Let's drop your email.
Please, good evening. Call 0870 9090 973.
Daniel Beezer has emailed in. Obviously upset that I've actually put him in his place. I work as a producer in radio, Ian. The following is in capitals. You talk rubbish! Did you just send that in, Chris? Did you nip downstairs and use your,
No.
Hang on, now he's sent in a blog. Oh, we'll use that. His blog is genius. Let me just check the other two that have come in. The show was rubbish. Listen to Moyles, I hear he's quite popular now. What? These are the... We'll use all three of these blogs, okay? First one is from Chris Crandler. The show was rubbish. Listen to Moyles, I hear he's quite popular now. The second one from Kenneth Toole. Tonight equals utter tosh. The third from Daniel Beezer. I only caught the last half hour. Didn't sound that good. I'm going to forward all of those to you, Chris, because that we'll have tonight is going to be a first. We're going to have a 3-blog. Right, Daniel.
Yeah.
So you have got Shakin' Stevens singing. It's not really worth it after all this fuss now, but we'll have it anyway.
Okay.
Let's be having you.
Here we go.
It's low quality audio, but it rocks. Daniel, you just playing this off YouTube?
No.
How come you've got a live version then?
Well, that's the one I found.
Oh.
On iTunes.
On iTunes?
Yeah.
I'm going to download it. I'll bring it in on Monday and play it, because it is good. Listen. Is Shaky doing that? He's a miserable so-and-so, though. You don't... I was saying, almost thought about getting him in, but no. A, it's too kitsch. B, he's weird. Daniel, thank you for sourcing that. Daniel?
Yeah?
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Good work, mate.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Oh, what is the button that cuts people off? That is the button. Andrew's in the Walthamstow.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Andrew.
Oh, mate, I've been trying to get Shakin' Stevens all night from my relatives in the US and...
Oh, yes. Uncle Don.
The only place I can find you can get it from, you know, you can buy the single from Amazon
All right.
for about 29p.
Can you now?
Yes. It's a double A side. It's Trouble on one side and This Old House on the other side.
Of course it's got This Old House on the other side. What else would you expect that muppet to put on a record?
You know, you can buy it from Amazon for 29p.
29p? But how much is the postage?
Oh, I don't know about that. Hang on.
Are you sure it's 29p?
It says 12 used and new from 29p.
Blimey, blimey.
I'll have to click on the 12 used and new.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. It's a bit slow.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get... Yeah. Right, here we go. New, condition new, 29p. There we go, yeah, 29p.
You keep saying 20... I've never had 29p mentioned so many times in one phone call.
Did I say it was 29p?
So, yes. How much is the postage?
Hang on, let's go into add basket. It doesn't say that postage, does it?
Oh, blimey, I've got itchy leg again.
I
think there's fleas in this studio.
That's Chris.
Right. Well, Andrew, thanks for that.
Okay, mate.
Have Andrew and I fallen out? Because that was a really stilted conversation. I don't know. It's been a strange show this evening. Clyde's on at 10, though, so things will get good. It's so nearly the weekend. How sweet is that? Martin's in the Bray.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Martin.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Well, I'm doing brilliantly. I've had the best sort of 10 days of my life, and I'm just about to go on a brilliant holiday for a week in America.
Fantastic.
So I wanted to call in and make everyone remember of all the good things that are happening instead of boring old rubbish like crap politicians who lie to everyone who are retiring in order to make lots of money.
So, but good things are happening to you doesn't mean that good things are happening to everyone else.
Oh, they are in their own little way. I'm just doing it in a big way.
So why have you had such a good 10 days?
I got to go to both European Cup semi-finals as guests of the heads of the football clubs.
Right.
Then I had 4 brilliant days in Amsterdam, which was a ton of fun. Over to Stockholm, which is an amazing city. And business is going well, and now I'm off to America. So, yeah, I've had a brilliant time.
But yes, you're having a brilliant time, but there are a lot of people who aren't having a brilliant time.
Yeah, they're in their own little way. I took my son to the match yesterday.
Right.
And that was marvellous, going with a young guy who really thoroughly enjoyed the experience of a big football match.
Which is excellent. And again, you have obviously had an excellent 10 days, no denying that. But there are some people that aren't having a good 10 days.
Well, they can enjoy me enjoying myself.
How are they going to do that?
Well, they'll get pleasure knowing that there's someone out there having a great deal of fun.
Would that be pleasurable for them, or would that make them even more miserable, knowing that there's some smug their words, not mine, who's rubbing their faces in it?
No, I'm happy when other people are happy. They should be happy too. It'll be their turn again soon.
Like people who are dying and stuff, yeah?
Oh, come on, Ian, get a grip.
Well, this is what I'm saying, Martin. You should get a grip. There are people who aren't particularly happy right now.
That crud happened to me one day. I'm going through a little phase and thoroughly enjoying it.
Chris, wait there 1 second, Martin.
Yeah.
What I can't work out, Chris, is, right, if this guy's for real,
yes,
then he's an absolute smug git who I don't really want to talk to. But if he's winding me up, he's a genius. Which is it? Which is it, Chris? I'm going to leave it to you as the producer to call this one. Is he a genius who's playing an excellent character, or is he an obnoxious fool?
I think he could be a genius.
Okay. Martin, thanks very much for that.
Cheers, Ian.
Take care. Have a great time in the States.
Will do. Bye, pal.
Good lad. There we go. I hope you're right, Chris. Otherwise, I've just...
Actually, I think he's a bit of a show-off.
Ah! Was he just phoning up to show off to us? I think he was, wasn't he? Hello, Anxious.
All of which makes me anxious.
Good lad. Ross is in the Ealing.
Yeah, that was a bit smug.
Was it? If he was playing a character, then he's the new, I don't know, Ali G or whoever's big at the moment. But if he was just showing off, then that's a bit.
Yeah, that was a bit much. I'm all for seeing the good in things, but
how are people going to enjoy? How are people who are having... And yes, maybe, me saying people are dying was a slight extreme, but I was using it to illustrate the point. How are people who are having a miserable time, for whatever reason, maybe just because their mortgages have gone up and they can't afford it, how are those people going to enjoy knowing that he's having a great time?
Yeah.
I don't quite see it. Anyway. Yes, Ross.
The reason I called up, Ian, I've never called in before, but I was listening the other day. I listened to your show quite a lot since my friends introduced me to LBC.
97.3.
That's the one. And the Adam guy, he was brilliant. He was fantastic to listen to.
Oh, Adam who called in the other day?
Yeah, probably not a nice guy to be around, but so funny to listen to.
So controversial that even Ian Collins on Talk Sport apparently did a piece about Adam on his show, because he heard it on his way in. This is a guy who does a show on another station, who I listen to now and then. He does a very good show. And we have mutual friends, although we've never met. And he was listening to me on the way in, and even he's been doing this stuff for years, like much longer than me. His mind was blown by Adam. He'd never heard anything like him.
I just couldn't believe the hate that was coming out of his mouth. It was unbelievable. I saw you in the Ali G or the 10 o'clock news.
The 10 o'clock news, yeah?
Yeah, when you started off steady. Yes. And, I think you're really funny, but, the way that you are, you're designed to be a bit provocative.
A little bit provocative and evocative and sexy. But yes, he was...
Maybe not the...
Come on, Ross, you know you want me.
Oh, yeah, all right, Ian. Yeah. That's what I've been listening to every night.
Exactly, well done. But yes, he was a very angry man. And you know what? I think he just hated me, and he's scared and he's lonely, and that's what we need to remember.
I was getting worried that you were getting a bit annoyed, because anyone that makes you angry, they are overpowering you, aren't they?
But if you noticed, I wasn't getting angry with him.
You were dealing quite well with him.
I was very, very calm with him. I was very, very calm. I was like the Buddha himself.
Yes, he would have been proud.
Ross, anything else?
No, that's it, mate, really.
Cheers,
Take care.
Mate. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. 0870 90 90 973. It's, Sally in the Ilford.
Ian.
Hello, Sally.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Never
called radio before.
Right, could you put your mouth near the phone?
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's very quiet, Sally. Are you in the same room as the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it better now?
I think you're just shouting now, aren't you?
Ian.
Yes, Sally.
You were speaking about your washing machine 2 days ago.
The washing machine, yes.
Fabric conditioner doesn't go?
The conditioner doesn't go in, and someone phoned up the other day and said, Ian, take the tray out and scrub under where the jets of water are. So I took the tray out, and I snapped the front of the tray off. I snapped it off.
You don't need to do any hard work. You know what you have to do?
What?
I had the same problem.
Yes, Sally.
You put vinegar instead of conditioner. And that clear all the machine.
I put
all
vinegar instead of conditioner?
Yeah, in that container, where you put fabric conditioner.
You are insane.
No, I'm not.
Vinegar in my washing machine?
Yeah.
I can see what's going to happen.
No.
My clothes will smell of vinegar.
No, it does dilute.
Eh?
You know, when you put conditioner,
Yes.
it dilutes with water in the last water.
It dilutes
Same
it.
with vinegar.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell at all.
There is no way
Yes.
I am putting vinegar in my washing machine.
You have to, and
No.
all the machine
No.
is clean like new.
No, I don't have to. I'll tell you what I've done.
Mm.
I have phoned up Technic.
Yeah.
And they are sending a man out to fix it for me. Now, this machine has not flushed the conditioner down for about 2.5 years.
Oh.
So, but I have phoned... Someone is coming out and they will fix it for me. And they'll fix the flipping handle that I snapped off.
Maybe something was blocked inside.
Eh?
Maybe something was blocked.
Maybe something was blocked
Some
inside.
little hole.
Yes. Well, yes, I gave the holes a scrub, but in doing so, I ripped the front of the panel off.
I had lots of stain inside. You know, like you get in kettle.
The lime scale.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I started using vinegar and I haven't got a all stain.
So do you put vinegar in with every wash?
Yeah.
You're mental.
Yeah?
Every wash?
You try.
No.
And then you call me back.
I'm not going to try. I am not putting vinegar in my washing machine.
Oh, Ian, you are so handsome. I saw you. I'm an old woman. If I was younger, 40 years.
How old are you, Sally?
I'm not telling you.
65.
Oh, how did you guess?
Am I right?
Exactly. I'll be in July 65.
It works for me.
Oh, my God, you're a psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't put vinegar in my washing machine. Sally, I've got to go.
Ian, hold on.
I've got to go. It's the
Can
travel.
you tell me what's happened to Lynn from Forest Gate?
I don't know, Sally. I've not heard from her for a while. Blimey, that was hard work, wasn't it? It's the travel news now. Here's Will.
Thanks very much. It's still looking busy tonight if you're heading out onto the M25.
The front bit where they sit behind, it's got drinks in it. It's like, I thought it was a bath, a trendy bar, but no. It's what's his face. Anyway, you all right, anxious? Yes. 0870 90 90 973. It's the last few moments. It's the dying moments of the show. Although, to be honest, this show's been dying since about 7:15. But never mind. Pat's in the Stansted.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Hello, Pat.
I just wondering, following the chappie that rang in with having had such an amazing time, travelling around all over the place, and I was thinking of all those listeners you have, and I think the same with most of the LBC programmes, is that there's a tremendous amount of lonely people listening, and they're the only people that talk to them. And I thought, how about something kind on your programme, such as, what's the kindest thing anybody's done for you?
Ever?
Yeah.
That's a big question.
Well, or say, perhaps in the last year, or perhaps in the last 5 years.
The kindest thing... let's narrow it down to the last year. What's the kindest thing anyone's done to you in the last year?
Me?
Yes.
Well, just be very kind to me when I was very poorly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, you wouldn't put vinegar in your washing machine, would you?
Yes. Sorry, I was hoping you weren't going to ask me that.
You would?
Well, yes.
Really?
Yes, same rinse my hair with it as well.
No, you do not.
Yes, well, all it does, it's only the chemical in vinegar, it just softens the water, that's all. It's 100 years old, people have been doing that.
Do you use it instead of conditioner?
I don't use conditioner.
Oh.
Because we've got softened water.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That will save you a fortune.
Mm.
Chris, what's the kindest thing someone's done to you in the last year?
Maybe a cup of tea?
I didn't beat you up that one time when I was well within my rights to.
So they're not big things, are they?
No, they can be
They're
small
not,
things.
It can be the tiniest little thing, such as we'd had a very sad death in our family a couple of weeks ago, and the lady next door just brought me around some lilies of the valley in a little bunch.
Well, that's very nice. Well, Pat, it's something to think about, and maybe everyone at home can think about that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for that, Pat.
Okay.
Take care, bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. What a nice lady. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Fred is in the East London.
Hello, yep.
Hello, Fred.
Hello, hi, mate. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. All right. I just had a little question. I was dropping my friend off, and she lives in Slough as well. And she's telling me that, Paul Ross.
Paul Ross, who does the drive time. Jonathan Ross's brother, yes.
That's right, yeah. I don't really usually listen to your radio station, but she does. And I was saying, Paul Ross, is that the guy that does Crime Watch? And she's adamant with me that he's not.
Oh, he's not?
He's not.
No, he used to do a thing. He used to do a thing years. He did a Crime Stoppers programme years ago on ITV, I think.
That's the one I was thinking. I'm sure he did.
But it's Nick Ross.
Nick Ross, all right.
Oh, what a muppet you are, Fred.
I am. She's going to kill me now. It's a good job I dropped her off now.
Well, if she kills you, it could be on Crime Watch.
Yeah, and then maybe Paul Ross, Jonathan Ross's brother,
could play you.
It could play me, yeah.
And I would play me, because this bit would be in it. We'd recreate this.
Yeah, and they'll trace the number that I've called.
Exactly.
The last call I've made.
Yeah, and your friend will get done for murder.
Yes.
Excellent work, Fred. Well done.
Frame someone. Yeah, that's it, really. That was my question.
OK, well done. I was hoping that would last 7 minutes, because we have got no other callers, apart from Sam.
Hi, yeah, Ian. I was wondering if you... Because I'm kind of like a geek. Would you like help with your computer?
Do you know what? It seems to have been all right today.
Okay. Well, what was wrong with it before?
It was... by the way, if anyone wants to call in, you'll get on the air. Now. It was... I'd turn it on...
Yeah.
The first screen would come up, then it would go blank, and then nothing else would happen.
It's probably a poor connection for your hard drive. Sometimes the wires, they rub against each other because the solder's come out.
It has been suggested that a few times that could possibly be the problem. But it was working today, even though I only turned it on once. But I'll say... So what shall I...
Well, if you do have that problem again, you find the wire which has done it, then just drop a bit of solder in there with a soldering iron.
I'm not very good at soldering.
We do it in our DT class at Wellington.
All right, Sam, listen, thank you very much for that. Line 3, Ian. Ian?
Hello.
Hello, Ian, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You're cool.
Thanks. And but the thing is, that was a screened call. He went through the producer, Chris, to come on and say that. Fantastic.
But we're desperate.
We are very desperate. So much I'm going to take Ethel.
I'll talk to you lots, yeah.
Sorry?
I'll talk to you about anything.
Go on then.
Yeah, do you want to talk about goats?
About scope?
Goats.
Goats?
Goats, yeah.
No.
Oh, don't you?
No.
That's really bad.
I don't think it's necessary. We're not that desperate, actually. Nick!
Hey, Ian, how you doing?
All right. I wish I hadn't put out such a desperate plea for phone calls.
I know. I just heard it and I thought, well, he's putting out a desperate plea. I better phone him up and see if he's all right.
I'm all right. The phones have gone mental, but it's all just fruitcakes now.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, I'm the only sane one, you reckon?
I have yet to make up my mind.
Okay, cool. I can deal with that. What I was going to say to you, mate, if you're still there...
I'm here.
Okay. You're a vegetarian, aren't you?
Yes.
I rang up a little while ago and I did speak to your good self and Agent Chris, actually, about this subject. I've still got a vegetarian girlfriend and I just wondered if you knew of any good places to take her that do sort of vegetarian
I told you to go to Mildred's on Lexington Street.
No, you didn't, mate. You were trying to ring me back and I was driving at the time without the hands-free kit. So
Okay, then I tell you to go to the best vegetarian restaurant in the world. It's Mildred's, and it's on Lexington Street, which is sort of in Soho area.
Oh, that's cool. I go out there all the time, so I'll check that out.
It's a tiny little place, and you all sort of sit kind of squashed up, but it's fantastic food, man. Just have the burger of the day. It's superb.
The burger of the day, and that's the vegetarian thing.
Oh, yeah. They've got loads of stuff. It's all vegetarian and vegan and all that stuff. But if you're confused, if you're unsure, just have the burger of the day, and that will blow your mind.
And that is the governor, is it?
Seriously, man, it's fantastic food there.
So even though I'm like, I'm obviously a meat eater,
yes.
It's like, I was sort of trying to get into this vegetarian thing, but you reckon that's the place to go?
I reckon they'll give you massive portions, you'll come away full, I promise you, and they do great puddings.
Puddings as well?
Oh, come on, man, even vegetarians eat pudding.
No way, I don't believe that.
I swear to God. Mildred's, Lexington Street.
Okay, mate, I'll be right there.
Cheers, Nick!
We all think about the way we...
During the adverts, because... this right ear is flapping off. Not my ear, the ear of the headphone. So, it's the ear of the headphone. Okay, Robert.
Hello, Ian. Hi.
Yes.
I'm calling up yesterday.
Yes.
When you were talking about Hangman Hill.
Yes. This is the hill where you roll up it.
Yeah, you roll up the hill.
Yes.
First, can I just say hi to my friends, because I told them that I was going to be on.
Okay, well, we haven't got much time, so well done. Next.
But I spoke to my science teacher about it, and he said that he believes in it.
He believes in what?
He believes in the hill, that we can roll up it.
Oh, no, it does exist.
Yeah. So he said that we might be able to roll up. So I asked my mum this morning,
Yeah.
and she said maybe we can go there.
Yeah.
So I might go there next week.
Okay.
Do you want me to call you so you can get live footage?
Oh, man, if you can call me live from the hill, then
Yeah.
that would be superb. And if you go to the hill, call me from the hill before you go up it.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll have you going up it for the first time live on the radio.
Yeah, okay. And also,
Yes?
can I be one of your best callers?
Not judging on what you've given us so far, no. Rob.
Good evening.
Good evening, Rob.
There's no Christmas tree.
Outside the Tesco's building?
That's right.
There never was.
No, it's by the Vanguard building.
Is it? Because I know because we couldn't get to see it. You called up at the end of the show last week. And
Yes,
so
that's right.
someone phoned up on our show. He didn't make it there in time, but it carried over to Clive's show.
That was me.
Oh, was that you?
Yes.
Oh, I do apologise. Okay, right, fine. Oh, I heard you. Yes, okay. So it's outside the Vanguard building.
Yes. To store your stuff that you don't need this time.
Oh, they've got that brilliant display with a room full of furniture on a plinth.
That's right, yes.
And there's now this big inflatable dog there.
Yes, the Dogs Trust, where they used to have the aeroplane.
Yeah, I don't believe that. That dog looks like it's going to blow off.
Well, it keeps getting punctures in it. I think someone might be shooting at it. But,
cruelty to animals.
Get a flat dog every now and again.
Well, Rob, thank you for calling in 2.5 weeks later and finishing that story for us.
You're welcome.
Well done. I've got to go because, it's been a weird one tonight, hasn't it? Okay, let me press this. Yes. So, you missed the show tonight. It sounded like this.
Another thing is, if I had said that you had a beautiful body, Daniel, would you have held it against me?
Need That is good. My heart is numb, has no feeling. So why else she's leaving? Fair play. I bet you've probably been confused by the end of the nightly news, which had a mush-up between Madonna, with a poignant song that I think may have had the word goodbye in it, I'm not sure, and Tony Blair's speech. I don't quite know what that was doing in the news, but...
Has Madonna resigned?
All right, 200.
Put the phone down.
All right, 200. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Ian.
One true time I hold.
That was poignant, wasn't it? I've told you my view. Not really bothered.
Well, you should be.
1, 2, 3.
I've had the best sort of 10 days of my life, and I'm just about to go on a brilliant holiday for a week in America.
But there are some people that aren't having a good 10 days.
Well, they can enjoy me enjoying myself.
Isn't it funny, when you condense it down to 1:15, it sounds actually like quite a good show. It's deceptive. OK, that's it for us. Back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Clive Bull is up next, and I'll leave the last 10 seconds or so to the anxious man.
At times unbearably so.
Thank you.
On 97.3.